No things, this nigga with gold rings, fuck a piece of the pie, nigga, give me the whole thing. I haven't seen that, seen less, seen more, feed more things, the more things you do in the same. Speak, I deliver with lefts in every word like a river. Bigger picture, ground keeps shit in perspective. Dumps out, guns out till my time runs out. Capitalistic drive force, got no remorse. What I feel, it catching up. Time wrapping up. Time had enough, still I can't have enough. Some by the engine rolling, storming, moving my face. I can't take the food another place. Down in that change. I'm a friend, no body, smiling silence for my very end. Catching up the ground quicker. I was the slipper. Niggas stand the victim that the niggas coming down in that change. I'm a friend, no body, smiling silence for my very end. Catching up the guard quicker. I was the slipper. From the bitch up every the day I left my head out my mother's home. I was doing the feeding the whole way, sitting in the
Coming in now, the eyes. That's the one, guys. Have a good old natter. I know football don't bring up football. God bless you, England. They got to kick off. Kelly, pick up Kelly. How you doing? Profile. People, pick up Simon. How you doing, Simon? Hey, I love your comments, by the way. They are very cute. Hope you good though, Simon. Pick up Simon. We get a few more really shown. I think there's a lot of people live at the moment, so I'm up against the what do they call them? The biorhythms. Biorhythms? We get biorhythms, no. You know, I had to do a talk one day on biorhythms, on mental health, physical health, and spiritual health. How they have to three of them align and make you feel good or make you feel bad. Something people was done by it. Word I went to there was the not bio, we've been to the general. Sorry guys, I've had a few beers tonight. I'm not a real drinker anymore. I am tonight, but I'm gonna fucking hammer people.
Say good night to the bad guy. Last time I see the bad guy like me.
Last of the dying breed. Right, that was a tune there. That tune was by Shine. Good tune and all. I don't know if you guys can hear the music that I play. You used to be able to, but the other day when I went live, I put a couple of tunes on before I started while I was running around like a nutter. And who we got in here? Zemical Zassis. How come you're in that account? Oh, fucking hell. That's unbelievable, chemical. PB, unblock chemical gases. Chemical, what I need to do that, right? No one should have blocked you, right? And whoever done that is fucking bang out of order. I'll have to go onto my laptop to do that. And when I do unblock you, I will give you a spanner, mate. You know the score, the spanner's not for blocking people. No one had the right to block you. No one. Right, so whoever blocked chemical gases, right, that's fucking out of order because I've always spoke to this guy. I know he don't get on with a lot of people who I get in with, but there's a lot of people who you guys get along with who I don't get along with. So it's a two-way street there, isn't it? I don't care or say to people, oh, why are you talking to this person? So I'm very disappointed there because chemical gases have spoke to me for fucking years. For all this shit, what I was going through years ago, he always fucking reached out and spoke to me. So that there was bang out of order whoever done that. So chemical, I apologise there, mate. Leeds, Paul, big up Leeds, big up. Is that you, Danny? Is that you, Danny Leeds? I'll put the link out, bruv. Jump on, have a chat. Because he spoke to me the other day, Danny Leeds. I can't remember what his name was. Peggy, big up Peggy. How you doing, darling? Big up Peggy. Who else we got? Kelly Davis. Big up Kelly. No problem. Yeah, I'll sort it, mate. I'll sort that out for you. And the original account, I'll get you fucking spannered up, mate, so I don't do it to you. Oh, it is. Big up Danny Leeds. I'm glad you're good, mate, because I've not heard from you for years. So I am glad you're good, mate. Put the link out. I did put it out. It's working tonight, the link, so it's all. Oh no, I don't want to start converting language to another language. You know what I mean? It's quite good that, isn't it? Where you can talk all different languages. I'm quite fast at it now. So there's people in here who think I'm fucking lie, bi, trilingual. I can't even talk fucking English. So how the fuck am I going to be able to speak multiple languages? Right? Remember that program, Mind Your Language, back in the 70s? Funny as fuck. And the other one. Oh, look, we've got Smooth posted. Pete, there's the link there. If you want to jump on, Danny, have a chat, see how you doing, mate. What's going down in the Leeds? Big up Leeds. I love that fucking town. What's a town that is? City, should I say? What a city that is. Always close to my heart, Leeds. Always close to my heart. Beautiful people. Beautiful city. Big up the Leeds. Knee legs. Is that I need my glasses. Do you know something? I've seemed to find myself wearing my fucking reading glasses more and more. Yeah, big up No Legs. How you doing? Listening, eating. That's it, bruv. Get a bit of Scran Daniel Gregory. I had my dinner earlier today. I've had a fry up. Sausages, bacon. But I always get bacon what's dry cured because then it don't get none of that white shit coming out of it. And you put a bit of bacon and you think, oh, look at that for a bit of bacon. I'm fucking going to be laughing here. When your breakfast is cooked, it's fucking a third of the size that it started. So I always get the dry cured where it's not been pumped full of water. I've noticed that with chicken. You get a kilo of chicken breast. But by the time you cooked it, you ain't got a kilo of chicken breast. It's disgusting. Oh, someone's ringing me. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I just had a phone call out from my son, bless his heart. His phone rang. Yeah, big up Kelvin. Kelvin's on it. All right, that's the one. It did, mate. And when I heard it, I thought to myself, fuck me, it rings a bell. Get back, John Boy, I'm back. I'm back on my post, mate. Have I unmuted myself? I have. Let me make sure. I'm definitely unmuted. Clint, how you doing, mate? Another old school face there, Clint. Been here absolute donkey's years. Fucking hell, I've got to get this wheeze off my chest. Doing me in, that is. I'm on my second course of antibiotics, but it's nothing untoward. Nothing sinister, should I say? Me trying to use these big words when I can't. Right, it's nothing sinister. It is just smoking too much, and I think Charlie might play a little bit into it, and I've been abusing that a little bit. Joanne, how you doing? Big up, Joanne. Yes, girl. Are we all set for the football tonight? Fucking hell, my numbers are dropping up and down. Rapido, up and down. I've not got money in, but there's a lot of people live. But we will get a few more in and have a good old chat. I know Barry's live, eh? And Baz, he needs to take a bit of responsibility for himself. This is the thing with YouTube. Too many people have got it imposed in themselves that they are the righteous one. No one's the righteous one, right? No one. I do consider myself putting myself forward as the righteous one, but that's everyone has that feeling about themselves, so it is what it is. But basically, you need to take a bit of responsibility for your own actions instead of sitting there blaming everyone else. I watched him for about 5 minutes, and he blamed GC, Bobcat, and various other people for their misfortunes. Now, PP, he can't point. Yeah, that's exactly it, Peggy. You can't argue with him. The geezer is insufferable. I think I'm putting that's being kind to him, really, saying he's insufferable. But I'll tell you something else. This YouTube is frying his head, which it will fry his head. Why so serious? Fuck me. How are you doing, Why So Serious? That's a new channel, Why So Serious, who I got the clips off with Masters. Now, Masters is making a comeback. And it's funny, isn't it, how Baz has all of a sudden jumped on Masters as his friend. He's gone through everyone, and then he looks down the barrel to the bottom of the barrel, and now he's scooped out Masters. And yet Masters, all he's going to do is doing his bidding, getting himself involved with a load more shit, when in reality, he's had enough going on, hasn't he? Right? The Governor boot boy. Oh, fucking arsehole. Sort something out. So, yeah, Masters having his windows put through. Now, when I listen to it and listen back to what that geezer's saying, it's hard to do, but if you can phase out all the other sounds and just listen to that guy and what he's saying, he says something about a bird, and then he says something about a photo. Show me the photo. Right, show me the photo. And then he's on it. Masters seems to be knowing in the area. I can't see because I've got why have I got a fucking dollar sign? Why have I got a dollar sign here? I'm not monetized, guys. What is that doing here? What happens when I touch that? New to streaming or looking to level up? Oh, I've just pressed it, looking to level up. Blah, 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 blah. Don't bother with that, guys. I think what it is, it gives me a bit of thing on StreamYard. I am going to monetize my StreamYard again. I will pick that up probably. I've got a lot on this week. I've always got a lot on. Do you want to know why I've always got a lot on? Because I move at a pace like a fucking snout. Before I couldn't sit still. I still can't sit still. But now, where I'm doing bits of work, what I don't like doing, like general work around the house, I fucking hate it. I hate being contained. It moves at a very slow pace. When in reality, in my head, I think to myself, if I do that super fast and get it all done, which when I do something, I always do it properly and get it all done, I'll get it done really quick and I'll move forward. But everything now is, where I'm semi-retired, is house sort of bound working. There's not so much cars, which I will be picking up soon, cars, and going down the auctions and all that. So I am a little bit fucked off. The joys of being 75 years old. I feel your pain. That's a bit saucy, that. Fucking hell. Mind you, I'll take that as a compliment. You've given me 5 years there, right? Bless him. Let's just turn the volume down on this phone and wait for it to power up. Tell you what, I've got my other phone on giffgaff. It's very sentimental giffgaff. 1 minute it works pucker, and the next minute it don't. Because the gaff I'm in, I don't want to sign up to broadband because everyone wants to sign you up for a 24-month contract. So what I do, I just got a SIM card and either use my phone as the router or put it in a mobile router, which are bloody good. Let me just look where I'm going with this. Where am I going? I'm looking for my own channel. Done it all these years and I still ain't got a fucking damn what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. My old banner come out good, didn't it? I had to incorporate the Jewish flag just for a bit of provocation. I like that, the old Jews. Big up the 42s, you know what I mean? Dean, big up Dean. How you doing, mate? Not so much Dino. Let me just sort something out. There we go. That's it. Just give them why so serious a banner so you don't feel left out. But I've got to say, I'm impressed with his content. He's got some good content now. Yeah, so Masters, that was someone targeted him. Now, I know Knee Legs, I had a chat with Knee Legs earlier. I know Knee Legs is in there. He says something very good, saying that, what is it he said? He said something, Masters was with wolf whistling or shouting at a bird walking up and down the road past his window. And then she's returned with a boyfriend, which, again, that does make sense to what we've all heard and heard the geezer. Me, I sort of like put it back to with the photograph. The geezer, you can hear him say, show me that photograph. And then he calls him the beast word, right? Fucking hell. The Master's done nothing. Then made a video saying how the old Bill was surprised how calm he is, as if there was going to be a fucking shootout. A fucking shootout in Troon, eh? The last time there was any action in Troon was many years ago when someone got thrown over a bonnet. And I've got to say, that was funny, that was. But again, that was back in the day, wasn't it? Big up True Rider. When True Rider got Spanner in here? Big up a man like True Rider. Big up UK lady. How are you doing? I'll give you a spanner, babe. But please do not use it. I'm trusting you here not to use it. All right? They're not for that. Helen James, how you doing, darling? I'm going to give you a spanner as well. It's only so everyone's sort of like, there's no favouritism or nothing, but these spanners are for education. Now, you might ask, why the fuck are spanners educational? But I'll tell you how they are, because when you get snide channels coming in, you can clip them, like not clip them, but you screenshot them, put them in a file with dates, and then you inserts them later, and it maps to dates when other channels are made. And even to this day, I cannot find another channel what was made the same day as my channel. So they're the odds what you're up against. And it pays dividends. Big up, Rach. How you doing, Rach? When Master said he must be a scaffolder or a paver, I was creased. Oi, Dean, you know that, don't you? You fucking know that. Hey, Masters. Imagine him with a 21. I've given you a spanner, Dean, so you're all right, brother, in here. Like I said, no white in chat Saturday. But yeah, when you come out with that, I should have really looked at your channel, Dean, because I've not sort of seen, but it is what it is. I ain't got time for that. I'll trust you. Yeah, on a scale was a scaffolder and a paver. Hey, imagine Masters up on a scaffold board with a 21 in his hand, fucking hemping, moving levels up. Not possible. Hey, Masters a scaffolder. I wouldn't trust him with fucking Lego or Meccano. I'd have been booked. Anyway, I see we can get someone on. Rachel, big up Rachel in the chat. How you doing? Well, let's get that link out. I need someone to talk to. I pressed the wrong fucking button. That ain't going to get me. I don't want to press back, because if I press back, I end up knocking myself off stage, right? Invite guests. I should really just use my clipboard. I don't know why I don't do that. I have my boy laughing at me, because when I do text messages, I have my phone and I use one hand, I just text with one hand, and my boys go, "What are you doing that for?" Scottish and proud, big up brother, good to see you. What are you doing that for? And they're write a message in seconds. Like my son could get my phone, he'd use both his fingers, and he could write fucking messages in absolute seconds, what takes me minutes. Unbelievable. Yeah, big up all the scaffolders out there. Joanne, why ain't Joanne got a fucking, and John Boy, fucking hell. 1 second. Oh, no, I pressed the wrong one now. Let me just get out of this. Right, out of that. So I want to do that. John Boy. Let me get John Boy a spanner. He's a loyal soldier. Sorry, my phone's frozen now. People, do you remember when no one believed his bike? John Boy, yeah, there's John Boy. There's a moderator. Yeah, big up John Boy. You got to say, do you remember when no one believed his bike cost a lot of money and he picked his bike up in front of the camera and exposed it? Yeah, oh, that was super funny, wasn't it? That was super funny. Fucking hell, getting you popping out all the time, man. This phone is slower than the 445 out fucking King's Cross, mate. Right, John Boy is now a standard moderator. Super. Now I want Joanne. I'll press you about 3 times now, Joanne, so I'm going to get it now with you about 4,000 times. Joanne coming up. Come on, fucking give Gav. Catch up. Oh, it's circling. It's here it comes, here it comes. No, I don't want. Yep. Joanne Gray, Scottish and proud. Right, yeah. Big up Joanne. And as a moderator, yep, I hope they're doing this right, because it's coming up Joanne Gray and Scottish Flying Scotsman, another geezer coming in, big up the Flying Scotsman. Let's give you a spanner now. I've clicked you once. So that's, yeah, here we go. And a moderator. There you go, mate. So we're all on the same page, we're all good people, we all talk to each other. So happy fucking days once again. Got England coming on, and come on England. And I was gutted Scotland lost. It wasn't, Scotland's not really in the World Cup much, have they? But they had a good shot at it. It is what it is. Look at England, they got in and come out. Hopefully in years to come, progression and all that. We keep playing fucking football as opposed to the way things are going politically. We'd be like flying kites or something. Mind you, I used to love flying kites when I was a kid. You used to have stunt kites, you know, the twin fucking things you make do fucking spin arounds and all that. But we don't want to be having kite flying as our national sport, like they do in Afghan, right? So I think kite flying. You've seen the perverted bastards in Afghan, I know. They have a thing out there called the Dancing Boys, and they go out scouting. This is how perverted these people are. I shouldn't really talk about this now, but that's the mindset of the people. They call them the Dancing Boys of Afghanistan. And although it's not politically correct in the said book, right? The dreaded book, one man must not bum another man, which rightly so, I'll make that right. But they continue to do that. They go out doing it and meeting the dancing boys of Afghanistan and making lots of money out of them. And then the dancing boys become, it's like a circus, an ongoing circus. But that's called the exploitation poverty. It's like if you go to, you got India, which is the true whole country. Pakistan, that was sort of like built a little bit like Israel was built after the war. And then you got not Bangladesh, it is Bangladesh, yeah, Bangladesh, which is another sort of part of India. In reality, we played a big part in all this split and fucking divide and all this bollocks. Right, but what you got, you've got an area in Bangladesh, say, right? If you go out there, when you're out there, try and get some Dizzy Dardo. Dizzy Dardo! It's like a forbidden drink of alcohol, but it blows your sweet off. But what you got, you've got an area, say, if you get a built-up area, say a built-up area of concentrated people, say like a big housing estate in London or Scotland or anywhere, big housing estate. You've got that there, but what you've got to do is multiply that by about 10,000. Because what people do, they have no money, they haven't got no future. Instead of like looking around them and putting things together when they were quite a small sort of country and building something or some kind of infrastructure where they can share the wealth amongst people and everyone's got a good quality of life. They never done that. No, you had people who were creaming everything and the people with nothing, instead of doing like building something, all they done was just bread and bread and bread. So you end up with like thousands and thousands of people with no money. It's beyond comprehension. And me, the world is overpopulated, very much overpopulated. And it's a sad fact, and it's not by us. See, we've always been bound by affordability and like accounting for things. What's the word I'm looking for? Not economy. We haven't built our own economy, but we've economics. We've always spent within our realms and lived within what we've got and built. So you're building up, you're working, you have one or two children, it's expensive. Then you're planning the future ahead. Well, what you've got to do is just forget about all that. Don't worry about that one. Just get out there, have as many kids as possible, and don't worry about who's going to pay for them or who's going to bring them up. Do you know what I mean? And then they all get all influxed in an area, and then all of a sudden there's a big mad rust coming to Europe and into our countries. It's dangerous, it's uncontrolled, and it's going to bite us in the arse. And then you got that fucking idiot, Sadiq Khan, right, who's lied again, hasn't he? Remember that caravan and all that? He's lied about that, saying it had swastikas and all that, and partly when it didn't. Because he was going with his ULEZ. You see that ULEZ? Like, I come from Croydon. I'm always in touch with Croydon. And his family's down there, like, what do they call it? Minimal wage families. I've got a friend who's a guy, I think he works in Morrison's. His missus, she works in a supermarket, and the son is at university, but he's doing loads and loads of side jobs on the side. So, hard-wise, one had a 2014 Seat, small engine petrol. The other one had a diesel and something else. Well, they had to pay an extra £300 minimum on two of their cars. So that was £600 was coming out of their combined wage, right? What they were budgeting, that was the word I was looking for. they've lost £600 a month off of their wage, what they were budgeting on. Right? And they can't afford to go out there and sign up for a brand new motor. And where they work and the hours they work, they can't rely on public transport. So it is. Smiler, how you doing, Smiler? Let me give you a spanner, Smiler. So, you're okay. It's good to see you, Stoic Tom. Yes, brother. Focus on real life. Got loads in tonight. BB, big up BB. Let me do BB first. He's at the top. Let me just give you all the spanner. Yeah, so everyone's on the same page. Focus on real life. Good seeing you in here, brother. I'm glad you're good. Nearly went go to the channel then. I should really go to the channels and have a look because I'm not even doing that. Stoic Tom, big up Stoic Tom. And then Smiler, big up Smiler. Good seeing you in here, brother. Yeah, so it's financially put a lot of stress and strain on that family. Big up Frosty, how you doing, brother? Hello, got in here, got Smiler. Hopefully everyone's got a spanner, all on the same page. Yeah, and it takes a lot out of them. Like £600 out of their combined monthly budget. They've got to now pay and lose to, what do they do with that money? Like they get charged that money for ultra low emission zone, but who benefits from that money? How does it stop the environment doing what it's doing? Right? It don't, does it? I'll tell you what it does. Give Phil finances, City Hall, Sadiq Khan, I guarantee you he gets a big cut out of that. And when you look at all this jizzard tax, what people are getting, and now we're getting taxes, taxes, fucking everything else. Is that what we're paying for? Technically. Like now, I'm at a property here, and I've got here summons, non-payment of council tax. I don't even live here. Right? It's a property, and what they've done for the last 2 years is try to force the rent. But I don't rent it. Some of these properties, if you know and you've been in, like, connected with old firms and all that, you sometimes get properties, multiple owners who own them, and that's just the way it goes. If people need to get their head down, they're always available to people. And now, what do they want off me? And absolutely, they only want 300 quid off me. Where's that come from? Where did that sum come from? 300 quid. Well, what'll happen is, I'll pay that 300 quid, and they go, that's wrong, let me have a look at these dates, you know? They're saying it's liability from the 1st of the 4th, 26 to the 31st of the 1st, 27. Right. And the charge date was the 23rd of the 2nd, 2026. But if I pay that, then they're going to go back to 2025, 2024, 2023, and so forth. It's an absolute fucking liberty. A liberty. Right? I'm glad I'm sort of semi-retiring, although it's fuck off. Big up fuck off in the chat. What's happening? It's all about money. It is, but then a lot of people get money for nothing. And their chicks for free. Well, do they get their chicks for free? Is there such thing as chicks for free with money for nothing? That's something we'll never ask. Let me get that link out. Why don't no one want to jump on and have a chat with me about anything and everything? Let me just try and get my... How do I get my clipboard out? If I touch that there, clipboard? Oh, look at that. Look at that, the shortcut, eh? I sussed that out in seconds how to do that. You know what I mean? It didn't take me fucking 4 years ago in life to work out how to do a shortcut. Right, there is there. KP Nuts, big up Nuts. How you doing? We all love nuts. PP, my mate, said, fuck it. And he's back in his bivvy down the lake. That, you know, say, Smiler, that is the way to do it. And if you get a few good bookwalkers, and like I said, bookwalkers, they run from £50 a year to £100 a year, depending on where you are. But some of them got some very, very good iconic carp lakes on them. And they're not syndicates, they are actual bookwaters. They don't get me wrong, they have a waiting list, but everything's got a waiting list, but you could technically do that. It's like my bookwaters, I've got one in Essex, two in Kent, two in Cambridgeshire, and between them, what did I say there? Five waters. There's about 30 different lakes. Well, no, not 30. Well, there probably is. They've all got about 5 lakes. Yeah, there's, yeah. And technically, you can fish them. They say on bookwaters you get 72 hours, which is 3 nights. Not 72, was it? Where at? I had a few beers and a few joints, so I'm a bit behind. 48, 96. Yeah, 72 hours. Right. So technically you can do that. But if you're in one swim, goes for all of them, and no one's really on the lake, which there never really is. It's never full up. Only sort of really summertime it does. You don't have to move swim. That's why some of the meltwaters, I've done videos there. Like I think it's a couple of years ago, I was on the same swim for about 2 years. So the whole world on the same swim for 2 years. I'm not weeks for about 2 weeks. I just used to slip over a quick shower and do that. But now a lot of these lakes, but they've got their own showers on them. So you might as well fuck off and just go fishing. Get yourself a Dave Gower when you're feeling a little bit down on your luck and a little bit out of sorts. Use the motto, what a very good friend taught me years ago, which I took on board, was if it flies, floats or fucks, rent it. And that is a very sound bit of advice. So you could be there, you can just ring up, dial a bird, couldn't you? Dial a bird up, boss, away you go. Like they say, an empty sack is a happy sack. Keep everything happy, in balance. We just, yeah, that's the one, Smiler. That's exactly it. Yeah, you ain't got a book on. You ain't got a good book on there. Just called Bookwaters. So it's a club book. And you get a gate code and you just turn up, put it in, the bailiffs come round. Like sometimes I've been on them lakes for 3 or 4 days, the bailiff turns up and he's going, oh, when did you get here? I said, I've just got here now, 2 minutes ago, mate. Aye. When you've got a load of gear there, what they know took you about 3 hours to set up. Got here 2 minutes ago, bro. But they're all sweet as. But it is the way forward. You could technically do that and get out on the angle and catching it. And I'll tell you what, a few lakes need it now because I'd say now there's a lot of poaching going on in the UK, a lot of poaching, especially in our river systems. And what you've got to remember about rivers, they're beautiful things. They love the scenery and things, but they are the veins of our country. Like the veins run through our arms and our body and pump the blood through our system to keep us going. The rivers are the veins of our country. And every single fish in there is an ecosystem. If you take one of them fish out, it's like when the signal crayfish took over. They were really a threat to our ecosystem. Funny enough, ecosystems always find an equal balance and work around things. But when people start netting rivers, take the perch, if you net a river, you're going to net every single fish in there. If people only want to take out pike or perch, then I guarantee you, for every one fucking perch or pike they've probably caught 10 different species of fish what are just going to get thrown away dead. And it's irreversible damage, very irreversible damage. It needs to stop, mate. It's sad. 85-year-old. Sorted. That's the one, brother. What else is happening? Let's keep up with this chat. Got a bit down now talking about fishing, haven't we? Let's get back on that fat cunt, Daz. And the master scenario. So I do feel a bit for Masters, but then look what he done to me, Masters. And Bass, like, I've had many back and forths here for years and years and years. It got nasty once, but I suppose I was being a bit nasty, you know. But that was just with one person. But all the other people jumped on the back end of that and started dining out on that person. All right. So they dined out on it, carried on, doxed me ex-wife, doxed my mum, they even doxed my mum. Right. And fucking hell, my mum's very old, she's in her 80s, but you didn't want to challenge her or anything. Believe me. But how about that? Looking to find my mum. That was done by Baz and Masters. They were the ones who were putting it all out there and sharing it all with their little disco themes and a little channel. And now they're getting a little bit of taste by their own medicine. They don't like it. And yet, I have never doxed anyone or any one of them people. Never done it, never would, don't participate in it. But they thought that was funny, putting it out there, my wife's name. Well, my ex-wife's name and things like that. And yet, they actually heard her come on one day and literally say that she did suffer with PTSD, and yet they'd done that and thought it was the funniest thing in the world. So when you got, and this was a YouTube beef, right? I had a YouTube beef, right, with YouTube mentality. But now you got years down the line, right? Masters, totally different thing. We had him on a panel where a girl turned up on his panel. Do you remember me? And he's like, no. And he started getting all flash and flirty and fantasy, Asian fantasy and all that. And then she started dropping it on him. Right, so what did he do with that girl? For her, we're talking about a 10-year gap. 10 years. Right, and I've got to say, there's people who know I go live from London to Leeds to Cornwall to Bristol to Birmingham to all these cities. But there's never been a woman who's jumped on who I can confirmly say I know who's done to me what was done to Masters. And what she come out with really was that she wanted to talk to him, but he was just as stupid at 50 years old as how he must have been at 26 years old. Well, don't forget, there's a gap here. He was 26. I think she was 14. She might have been 15, right, when he was going out with her. But he must have put something in that girl's head, because she said, I was young and I was naive. Right, she even put him up in her premises. And while he was staying with her in a different scheme, I don't know if people know Scotland, but they have schemes, different areas. I only know because I used to go out with a bird who come from Castlemill. And I had a Mercedes 450 SEC. It was a 1974, but I'm going back now to 1988. Puck a motor, and I run out of petrol coming into Glasgow. And I got a cab to take us a distance. I said, oh, that'd be all right there, wouldn't it? Anyway, if I were you, mate, I'd get that car, put some petrol in it and bring it up here. You wake up in the morning, it'll have no wheels in it. And also, I was like, fucking hell. So he had to take me to the garage, get some petrol. Right nice geezer he wasn't all, the Scottish guy. Right nice geezer. Then I got Paul coming out. And when I got pulled, I got a producer. I don't know if anyone remembers the producers. I got a producer. When he was writing a producer at the Cozza, he'd actually pulled Willie Thorne. Remember Willie Thorne, the snooker player? He'd actually been pulled by the same Cozza, and he'd wrote the producer slip out because you could see the what they do with the old blue carbon paper, that good old thing, the old blue carbon paper. You used to be able to get through X-rays with that. He had that on it, and you could read Willie Thorne on my actual producer ticket. Yeah, madness, mate. So yeah, on them schemes. So this bird put him up in a scheme in Glasgow, right? So while he's staying with him, instead of keeping a low profile, thinking, hold up a minute, I'm a 26-year-old guy living off the back of a 14-year-old girl, might possibly 15, all right? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. So she's 15-year-old girl who's put me up in a place to live. Instead of that, he starts going out on that scheme and telling them all that he's a governing boot boy and how he should be number one on this scheme, blah, 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 to which caused absolute pandemonium in the area, where I think Masters ended up getting his packing his gear up and running off and running away like he does, like a hare with a lurcher up his arse. That's what he ran away like. He's off across that field fast with a lurcher on him, and people putting money on it, whether he'll make it or not. But unfortunately, he made it, and he ended up in a fucking area like Troon. And he done that, didn't he, in his life? Oh, you Troon boys, you all talk like Glaswegians, blah. And yet, Masters, do I believe he's from Glasgow? Do I fuck? He's like one of them, he's like a drifter, isn't he? He just turns up when he's been fucking exiled from fucking place to place. He turns up there. Now he's ended up in Troon. So while he's at Troon, and he was slagging them all off there, saying, you all want to talk like Glasgow boys, you all want to talk like this. And he said, when he said that, I'm putting this can down, I'm going to police this city. He's going to police Troon. You can't write this shit, can you? You can't write it. I know the numbers have gone down, but big up England. It's kicked off now. I can't watch England because they always win when I don't watch them. But come on, England. I'm there with you in spirit, soul. Oh, we got Romeo in the chat. How is my morale? It's better than yours, Romeo. A lot better than yours, let me tell you. 1, I'm not a wrong one. 2, I'm not a wrong one. 3, I'm not a wrong one. 4, I've got a good bit of morale about me. Romeo, I wish I could say the same to you, but I'm glad no one's timed him out, and I appreciate that, and well done, boys. Porky's Pete, anyone know if the government really said we should start prepping? I wouldn't say they say start prepping. I'd say start prepping for... There's got to be a change, isn't there? There's got to be a change. But the thing is, we're all the pawns. We're being pitched against each other. This is the thing. These elites are sitting there laughing about it. And 90% of the elites, although they're on the opposing sides, are they really opposing each other? Because it seems now when they get in power, they all just take over and do exactly what the last lot's done. One thing I don't like about this Labour government is they're just blatantly not answering to anyone. Like, how many questions has fucking Sir Keir Starmer answered? Absolutely none. When he's got put under pressure, all years, well, we inherited this from the last government. Let's have it right. The last government inherited nothing from you. What they were inherited was a paper what Tony Blair signed. But for some reason, no one wants to eradicate that. We've got to remember, if anything's put in place, it could be taken out of that place. And it seems like they put it all in there, but they don't want to take it out. And now they're sort of like bringing everywhere what's overcrowded and going on this global warming. There ain't no such thing as global warming. Get that out of anyone's head. There ain't none. Right, the main threat to this world is polar flipping, where north becomes south and south becomes north. And it's changing now. It's changing now. Like years ago, there used to be a saying, Andy Briggs. I wish Andy Briggs was here. Romeo, could you get Andy Briggs over here just to answer one military question for me? And I don't want to say it because it'll give him time to Google it. Now, he was in the army for a year, so he will know this off the top of his head. So I need him here so I can ask him. Right? But anyway, back on polar shifts. That question, what I want to ask him, has got a bearing on finding your way around, should I say, orienteering. But yeah, it's moving. Everything's moving at a very high pace. Do you know something? I think it was about 10 years ago, we got hit with CEMs, like really bad solar flares hitting our Earth fast. We never saw nothing. Now, we got hit this year with solar fucking flares, nowhere near as powerful, and yet we saw the aurora. You could see it from Newcastle, you could see it from Cambridge, you could see, like, as long as the skies were clear. But for some reason, Keir Starmer said, oh, what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead with geoengineering. He did the green light with geo. And what they do with the geoengineering, if you follow solar activity, when it comes to these certain solar flares, you've got clear skies forecast, but in the daytime, they come out about 4 or 5 days before, flying their aeroplanes across them, and then you can't see fuck all at night. Absolutely fuck all at night for a week. And it's always the week when you see these auroras, what they're covering up. That's your danger. We got no solar, we got no magnetic field. It's weak as fuck. Absolutely weak as fuck. Our ozone layer. And it was not carbon and internal combustion engines what done it. As they say, a lot of the ships that sail across the Atlantic and they're pumping out all this carbon monoxide. Trees and that breathe it all in. So carbon monoxide has got its actual filter. I see what's gone wrong. What's gone wrong with life is people, there's too many people who's just thought it's okay to breed and breed and breed and breed and breed. And for some reason, everyone's housed them, clothed them, fucking put money in their pockets, and now they're all making their way over here. Where are the women? Where the fuck are the women? That's the question. Where are all the women? Do you know what I mean? It's one of them, isn't it? We're at war, everything's coming on top. What are we going to do? No one knows. But the men just fuck off and leave their women there. Oh, my life's in danger. What about your wife and kids? Oh, they've probably been dead already. Oh, okay then, we'll let you in, mate. What's all that about? No, it's absolute bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Eh? Fucking does you nothing. What's your thoughts on when the clocks go back and until an hour? 2 p.m. I don't know about that, Joanne, that it's from 2 p.m., not 12 p.m. But again, that would align with exactly what's being said with the way the polar shift. And it's all been done. If you go back and look at where they're digging deep into the soil and they pull these sleeves out and they test for certain carbon levels, etc., then this world has had many polar flips. The thing you've got to look at is look at the money being pumped into space now. All these satellites going up there, millions of them. You can see them at night. Who was laughing at me last time I was out there? And I tell you when a lot of them went up was in 2020 when we were in lockdown. If you go out at night now, just sit there, look at the sky, find yourself the Big Dipper, and just sort of look around there. You'll guarantee you'll see satellites flying. They'll be coming from west to east, north to south, and they'll be flying. Oh, you see loads of them. You can't miss them. Years and years ago, it used to be just like, remember that be 2010? You look up, you see the International Space Station flying around. Now you're seeing satellites zooming like fuck around up there. There's fucking loads up there, and a lot of money being pumped in. Yeah, don't get me wrong, mining the moon. It's good, isn't it? Yeah. And mining certain other moons in Jupiter's moon, one of their moons and things. Absolutely mad technology, but a lot of these elites are investing in either bunkers, which I don't give a fuck how much money you're going to spend on a bunker. It ain't going to do you no good. The life persists, always will persist. and the cycle of life will always go round. Only the good souls will re-emerge, and the good soul is within the person. Right, you can never kill the soul. That's something you can't. 0 o'clock changes on summertime all year round. An hour early every long. Which ain't a bad thing. Yeah, but Tom, imagine if you were Jamaican. You can't turn up an hour early if you're Jamaican. It's just standard procedure. If you're an hour late, you're early, aren't you, on Jamaican clocks? But saying that, I've got my Jamaican mates who have a go at me because I'm always fucking late. Sometimes I'm bang on time, very rarely. But lateness, I have to have a book. The Hong Kong Book of Lateness, where I'll just give out a few excuses about this and about that and about what's gone on. Absolute madness. But that's the thing to look at. I like that one, Space Weather News. It's run by Ben, a geezer called Ben. I can't remember his second name. But he's the real deal. This guy is the real deal. He ain't just someone who's read an encyclopedia and can understand big words and context and how to produce them and put them into meaning. So he sounds like he's educated. No, this guy he really is educated. And he's one of the only channels I have got a paid subscription for. He does a lot of things, what you see, what he hasn't broadcast, if you know what I mean. And it's only something like $5 a month, which is a good thing because it's affordable. That's converted into dollars, US dollars. But yeah, very good channel. I'd say to everyone, have a little subscribe to Space Weather News. Very technical, but this guy breaks it all down and does talk. So if you just split it up into sections, you will get to understand what can it called? You can understand something what's not understandable, right? Because to me it wasn't understandable. I was looking at it, think, what the fuck is all this about? But he puts it all into context, and you do get a good understanding of it. And he even debunks global warming, but debunks it with facts and government-backed paper. That's what Trump's sort of on board with it. He understands it. He understands it. It's just these elites who are in power, which is that WEF. Right, now that is a dangerous fucking body of people. And I remember, I don't think he runs it no more, that Klaus Schwab. But years ago, he used to come out and he used to wear uniforms like Klingon, like he was off Star Trek. But this outfit he's probably bought has probably cost 10 grand. Right, he's walking around like a fucking Klingon from the Klingon Empire. And you're thinking, what is this cunt all about? And this cunt has got more money than some small countries. And he went for it, didn't he? Stalin, when he come into power, they said to him, what would it be, Davos or the UK? Well, Davos, of course. And when you look at that, the Fabian Society, why are these people always in some kind of cult who's in power and they're in some kind of cult? We do need a takeover of government where the people should get to speak. We the fucking people. But when I say we the people, obviously you can't just put people in there. There's got to be people in there who can understand and see both sides of the coin, listen to both sides of the coin, because we don't want nothing authoritarian, which is where we're heading now. We're heading into an authoritarian government. Look at them trying to take control, take X away from people. Something? They closed for the Parliament in the EU, and I think they closed for the weekend, right? I think about 30% of all the MPs there had left to go home. So why they had all left to go home? Then Ursula fucking von der fucking Mings comes out with this policy. about looking into every text message, personal message, or every message anyone's ever sent anywhere should be able to be listened to if they so wish to do it. Right? Meaning certain platforms will be able to listen to anything anyone is saying. Shouldn't affect us because it's the EU. And all the MPs who just so happened to think, oh, we'll do a free bit of overtime. We won't leave yet. We do a free bit of overtime. All voted for this said legislation to pass legislation. I'm drunk. Legislation to pass. I still didn't say it right. But they let it pass. Right. And that will have severe implications. I know, like I said, we're not part of the EU, but do you really think we left that fucking shit show of an organisation? Well, I remember Margaret Thatcher in 1993 absolutely saying that this unstoppable gravy trade, right, is going to end in disaster. And it is ending in disaster. It is trying to build this fucking George Orwellitarian fucking society with things. Like, look at that, and Tommy Robinson held the Freeman March. When you look at Tommy Robinson as a whole, he's a guy from a council who screamed from the rooftops to be put in prison, definanced, family attacked, laws broken, right? Laws broken, laws manipulated to arrest him. But this geezer has got his voice out there. He's gained traction, gained power, gained sponsorship by people. And yet everything he has said, what was all shunned, laughed at and put down that he was a fucking nutter and a racist and everything, it's all true. It's all true. Look at them grooming gang files that's come out. Do you know, I heard Rupert Lowe read some of that. All right. He took statements off of men. How he done that, I don't know. He's done it. And he read it out. Some of the things these young girls had to go through, right? And I know it's true because if people remember, years before Rupert Lowe even really had anything to do with that, I was talking about the actual inquiry, and I was saying to people, you need to listen to it. So I listened to the actual main inquiry and the failings of it, and I had tears pissing out of me. And then when I heard Rupert Lowe's report, years later, down, it all corresponded with that. So there's no lies here, what was going on. Right. You had social workers saying, well, some of the girls deserved it by how they were dressed. No, they didn't. No, they don't deserve it. Miniskirts and miniskirts. Don't get me wrong, I do see girls walking around. I think, fuck, that's my daughter, mate, I'd say so. But it is what it is. We've always been brought up to be able to walk around like that. And how women. And don't get me wrong, when you come of age, you're like fucking 17, 18, 19, all you want to see is birds in miniskirts. Right, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a good thing, but some reason, what they were saying about it, and you even had, this is how bad it got, you even had old Bill taking the girls back to their abusers. And these were school kids, not back to the parents, back to the abusers. The old Bill even arrested the parents of the young girls. You even had fucking school, like children's homes, what were compliant in supplying girls to taxi man. It's fucking disgusting what went on. Cafe, humans are carbon based. Yeah, we are carbon based, yeah. We're made out of water. Do you know the human body is about 92, is it 92 or 97% water? And carbon plays a part in everything, yeah. Fuck me, Jake Away days. Wowee. Now that is an old channel there, Jake. Jake, how the fuck are you doing? Eh? Bloody hell. That is a long time that I've seen you, mate. I've not seen you for years. takeaway days, he was fucking hell. He was about just when I first started coming over this corner. I can't remember what he used to do. Oh, we got a guest here. We got Lambo. Big up Lambo.
PP.
Yes, Lammy.
Sorry, mate, I was away fanning about doing a video there about Axel and that, and I fucking remembered you were live. Fucking sorry, mate.
No, that's all right. Lammy, I missed loads of life, mate. She's done a good. What's the video like with Axel? Is it a good one? I was just
It's
saying.
a
Let me
funny
just finish.
one. It's just a wee funny one.
That's
It's
all right. Big up
sniffing.
Squirrel. Let me give Squirrel. Squirrel, let me give Squirrel. Hey, it's running slow, this phone again. Let me get Squirrel. Yeah, I've got Jake Away Days in the chat. You don't remember Jake Away Days, do you, Lambo?
What?
Jake Away Days.
What?
No, he was about years and years. I've not seen him for years, mate. It's good seeing him.
Oh,
I'm
right.
glad he's good, old Jake.
I don't
I
know.
can't remember what his channel used to do, what he used to do with it. But he was back in the
PP,
day with
remember-
Lynx Jumper. Does anyone remember Lynx Jumper? Another nutter.
I was thinking about like funny things that we were selling. I remember like you and Jockey Sparrow and that. That was a funny
Oh,
thing.
no, it was way before that. Jockey Sparrow when he called out
No,
me
but-
and Monk. Oh, mate, that was funny as fuck.
That was when YouTube, even when you were all going at each other, it was a bit funny, Ken. Like, I still think. Well, is it? Because I watched it back then when I wasn't really on the panels, and that was the best times I thought. Like,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
when John Smith started going live and thought he was the president of YouTube, and you were going live at the same time, and that was funny as fuck.
John, I liked John, but when he started playing the innocent, I thought, hold up, John.
Wow. John
I
Smith,
know.
he works how many? 25 hours a day, 8 days a week.
Yeah. And it wasn't
13
that, it's
months
what
a
he's
year.
done to people on here. There's a lot of people on here who are total innocent people who John trolled to fuck what made
John
the
Smith
people.
did troll, right?
Yeah, he trolled them to out of existence, mate. A few people. And I didn't fall out with John, but he took it upon himself to have a go at me. And I remember when Dodgy Dave put a picture of a skip up.
That skip up on Xbox.
And he went mental, mate.
That was funny as fuck.
Mate.
Snaggle.
Okay,
That was hilarious.
Saying he's been doxed. Pick up Cindy in the chat. And you're like, wow, how did that skip? Trivia has gone, that's near my house, near my. And I'm like, wow, John, you're doxing yourself now.
I know you're silly bastard.
You're doxing yourself
As
now.
if anybody believed that was his house or a skip in his house, you know what I mean? Big Dave rattled him, like.
Rattled him to fuck, mate, but he went right on there.
Remember, I ended up dressing up in ended up dressing up as a bush and all that because he went off his head.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Big up GC in the chat.
Remember,
he done a live, John Smith, with my address in his chat, and he kept putting it back for it was there for ages. Wow. Yeah, he didn't care about that. But he cried about skip.
Mate. Fucking
selective. Big up General, see if we can get General on and let's get a paddle kick in here. Let me get link out again. I'll do it fast though now, like I'm in the know.
Some of the mods should be pumping it out though, to be fair.
Oh, the mods are, the mods are brilliant, mate. I've not asked you to do that.
I mean, if you're boiling away, you can't mods. There's a couple of good ones in there. I can see they should have been on it, like, can't
yeah. Sometimes though, you see that I sometimes put my link out and it won't let me put it out. It comes up with a
red. 111. You hate to put a couple of letters in front of it or number.
Yeah. See, my mods told me all that. They were back messaging me going, Pete, you need to do this. And I was like, fuck man, it worked. No, big up everyone. Yep, Link says, Secret Screw, you want to jump on, baby? She's been doing me. I went to see her out on the beach and all that, barbecuing it up. Alright, big up Secret Squirrel. Getting out and about and having a life.
Fucking Royal Mail are paying them too much money, I think.
They are. Do you know, I think I might get a job with them.
2 holidays a year, you know what I mean? 2 holidays and it's only July.
Aye, big up
that's the God Squad fucking insurance policy.
Yeah. When you rob them, the most you get is 10 grand. And for that, you have to put a sledgehammer through the bandit screen. And it's hard work, man. It's a day's work getting it. Do you know what I mean?
It's a
Not
four-man
that I've ever
job as
done it.
well.
I've just
It's a
read that
four-man
through
job.
repetitions or people who I was banged up with. Fucking
See,
sledgehammer.
I was
Put
watching a
back
program
straight
about
up.
PP. Did you ever see? Did you? I mind that big fat poo.
Look what, sorry, mate.
Big J.
Big.
Gay J.
Say
Jason.
that.
Big
Jason.
J.
Oh, he was on the other night. He was in
I
Dave,
was, I
Gypsy
was
Dave
I
chat.
was going to put an SOS out for him. I thought he maybe set himself on fire. Can't
Yeah, he definitely needs some fire extinguishers, doesn't he? And a
I see
fire,
that video I put out
fire
the other day.
neighbour. Big up
I,
Squirrel, yes, girl.
Oh, alright, boys, how you doing?
what
Oh,
you
good
want?
girl. How are you, darling?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just
Big up
Big
Squirrel.
up Weeping Willow. Yes, my
Big
guiding
up
light
Willow.
now.
Big up the Squirrel.
you good,
Yeah.
man?
Squirrel, turn your mic up a wee bit, huh? Or
I
can you
can,
keep
mate.
it?
That's as high as
Yeah,
it'll
I
go.
can do it. Let me have a look. Let me have a look in my Hong
Try
Kong
PP
combo.
Maltina.
Edit mic settings. Yes, I
Maybe my
can
phone
turn it
might
up.
on it. I'll try my phone if my volume's fine.
Did it,
My head.
Aye, my phone wasn't right full volume either, so.
right, talk now, Squirrel.
My deck, eh? Believe me.
That's better.
Whoa, you're on power, Mike. You can talk over us men now.
That's
Well,
You
better,
have the power.
now I don't
showing
have to
off,
sit.
cunt.
Dustin's here, he PPA. I've been in the sun too much today.
You've been sitting in the sun too
Oh, yeah.
long. If
Do
you're
you know, I had to
sitting...
go and get some Factor 50 because every time I was getting in the sun, I got a little thing from under my eye. And I
The
think, what the
PP,
fuck's that?
it's that lion's mane you've got as well, and that.
Well, I ain't got no
Sorry.
lines, mate. I flatten them out.
No,
Had a bit of 800.
the lion's mane on your head, the
Yeah.
mane.
So I
That's
went to the
it.
doctor's and she said to me, look, Paul, I don't know how to say this, but you're getting old now. And it's just old skin. I'm thinking,
I
fucking
think she's
hell.
lying.
Yeah.
She's lying, you're not getting old,
Right,
PP.
yeah, I'm not getting old. Yeah, thank
You're
you,
not
Lambo.
getting a liar
Tell you
that
what,
she is.
give me 2 seconds. Let me get me back up. What's
Can't
that,
believe
Jeremy?
that.
Are you jumping up, mate? Has the football kicked off yet, Lambo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mate.
man.
We're
Still
playing
no.
for England.
No.
Come on,
No.
England. I don't want to watch it. It fucking
Curse it.
puts it down. Let me get me tobacco. 2 seconds.
Is that England, Argentina? Aye.
Aye. It's like the battle of the Falklands.
Here, by the way, you could tell Spain won last night. Like, it was quality here, eh? All the cars peeping and
Is that where you are?
celebrating.
Sorry, aye.
Well, I'm in Tenerife, it's Spain, aye.
Aye, is that in Spain, aye?
Yeah, mate.
I'm shite at geography and that, mate. I'd imagine I would have picked it if it was millionaire, like Spain or Italy, I would have said.
Aye, well,
I never
to
let
be
a
fair
day
though,
go
man,
by.
it's not like it's up by Ibiza and that. It's further down towards, like, there.
See, I don't even know where Ibiza is. I just know that's where all the raves are, can't I?
No, it is.
No, when I say I'm shy at geography, man, I have never left the country, can't I? Well, I've been to England,
Yeah.
but
Well, Lambo, you got to get out there, mate.
I don't like it, PP. I'm all about just being myself in my own area, can't I? Local
Lambo, if
artist.
you've never been out the country, you'll never know, mate. Thailand is a
I
beautiful
know, but
country.
PP, sometimes I just think to myself, I'm happy with what I can. I mean, I'm not like to see nothing else, can't I?
Yeah.
But
I like
anyway,
travelling,
honestly,
man.
I'm not just saying that. I'm looking forward to coming down to you, but nah, Pete Squirrel's not coming, I don't think. He's gone on
When
holiday
is
too
that
much.
happening? You're going on
Aye,
holiday.
I'm going to get Joanne and that, and fucking Joanne says she would come to Budapest and maybe your bit or something like that. We'll get something.
Yeah,
If you
sure.
want to go, Squirrel, I'd go. I'd still want to go with you,
Boudica
obviously.
When
is
are you
in a
thinking of going,
beautiful part of the country, Boudica.
Cheers. Big up
So,
Budapest,
yeah,
she's
you'll come
watching.
right past me. So,
Get well
we'll all
soon,
link up
Budapest,
on
if you're
now.
watching. She's a bit under the weather anyway, so I should get well, Budapest, if you're watching.
Yeah,
I mean?
Boudica's been here years, mate. I spoke to Boudica.
Aye. That's what I'm saying, PP. She's a bit under the weather anyway. So I mean.
Is she? Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah, she. Big up Budapest. If you're watching, pal. So, what was I going to say? I what about Fat Barry? I was watching Fat Barry earlier, right?
Bloody hell. But that
He's
was
still
entertaining.
He's still trying to go on like he's no grass. I just didn't get it. How can you do that? Right, grass in front of 300 folk, right, and then say it didn't happen, and then do it again.
No.
Can
Well, he
PP?
doesn't.
Well, see if you phone the police and give the police a name, that's a grass to me. That's all I was saying on generals. Can
If you
exactly.
bring the old bill up, how do you do it
Yeah.
though? Well, say if I would have, excuse me, is that the police, please? Yeah, that's the police. I got Rambo, Secret
Aye,
Squirrel,
boy rabbit.
Rabbit, various other put after me. Can you help me, please? They go, who are these people? I go, I don't
Get ready
know.
to get back to your bed, you fat lunatic.
They've just done my head in on YouTube. Why have they done that? So I've doxed the granny out of all their
Aye,
families and slagged them off. Oh, well, there you go, Bass. It's on you, isn't
I've non-stop have your YouTube come at me.
it?
All right, maybe that's what you get, you fat daft bastard.
It is. I don't wish him no ill health, Bass, but let's look at the circus. He's been on it, right? He's backed up.
He's threatened to attack Squirrel, batter Squirrel's husband. Fuck it.
Yeah, mate.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, he threatened, years ago, right? This was going back when it was me, General Bob Clark.
Every country's had
Before
a
I'd done anything, he said to me, I'll come down yours, I'll fucking break into your house and rape you right in front of you. That's what he said to me. Right on a fucking live feed, bastard. I was like, wow.
He's a fucking psychopath.
Mm.
He's a nutter, PC.
He's an illusionist. He lives in his own head, mate. He's an ant-fiend. He can't pick things up no more and throw them at people.
Never will.
Oh, do you remember that one and all when he made out? General said it earlier, he made out he was dying or he passed. Then he come up with a tattoo of Barry on his arm. Do you remember that when he drew Barry or him pen on his arm? He was quite articulate for the artist and all that. And I was thinking, wow. Next day I said to him, show us that tattoo again, Baz, and he wouldn't show it to me. I went, the Bazooka Joe, you know what I mean? Bazooka Joe tattoo.
He couldn't get another one the same. Fat bastard.
Stick and lick. Fucking madness.
He'll still be chewing. He would have got Emma to chew the chewing gum for him, the fat lazy bastard.
Chewing gum for him.
Do you know, I don't believe Emma is really his wife. I don't.
No, handler. I think it's his handler.
Could be a handler or carer.
Parole officer.
What is that? No, I bet she lives next door or something. I don't think she lives with him, mate, and he makes that. Because how can he say to Zara B, when Zara B, come on, Baz, show us your wiener, and Baz has gone, all right, and Zara, and done it. Tis the entire thing to it. There was some kind of sexual innuendo trade, what was going on there. Although Zara weren't participating in it, but Barry was.
Barry got too excited.
He was on. We had all that, didn't we, where he was on Instagram talking to girls younger than him. And what was he said about that when that come on top?
I'm sure he said it was one of his kids that was talking to the person.
Yeah,
the kid. They were under 17 or something, I think, but Barry said it was his kids that were talking to the people allegedly, but it was Big Fat Bars and everybody kens it was Big Fat Bars.
Yeah.
So
it's these kids talking to him in a fucking avatar with a geezer with a big beard who looks like a parrot people for a fucking head. Right. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit right. My kids run rings round me when it comes to this sort of thing. They'd be on there on dating. I wouldn't even know about it. Do you know what I mean? Let alone
that's right. I call it the Big Barry trap, right? He does it all the time, PP. He has an argument with folk and then he brings his own wife or his own kids into the argument, so hoping that somebody will end up mentioning it when they thought it's called the Big Barry trap. He lays it every time he's in an argument. He's the one that brings his wife and his kids into every argument.
Yeah, I know, he does, yeah. He done it, didn't he, years ago, info. No disrespect, Prince, I've not heard of him for ages, but he done that with his brother. Put his brother in the limelight and then hoping that was going to, same tactic. It's mad, isn't it, that tactic?
It's just constant, mate, and it just seems to...
Yeah. And then Baz with his, me wife, me kids. My wife and my kids.
That's a bit the only funny thing that ELR ever done was an impression of Barry.
Yeah, he's good at it, Ella. He's good at impressions, that Beaver. Be very careful of him. The only
Aye,
thing
good
he
dude.
can't do in impression is on Scotsman.
Thank you, Scottish and proud respect.
Yeah, happy birthday, Lambo, man. I forgot it was
Thanks,
your
mate.
birthday. You're getting
Thanks,
old.
Squirrel. Yep. Had a good day, though, like.
It was nice weather your way today.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Well, that was nice. That beach he was on, Squirrel. That looked lovely, that was. Apart from, was that a thing
that's
collapsing?
actually. What
Yeah,
was
it's the
that?
other day you had a barbecue.
Aye, when I was camping on Saturday, that's Lammy, what's it called? Do you know where Brayhead is? Burnt Island almost. Between
Mhm.
Aberdeen and Burnt
Aye,
Island.
aye,
Is that a
aye.
thing what's collapsed, or is that an offshore drilling platform that's just been towed in and left there?
Nah, that used to be something in the Second World War. I'm not entirely sure what, but what you can see in the pictures, people,
Ah.
is the actual view. I'll go back there and take a photo because I don't know, the other picture where you can see the seals on the wee rock, right behind it, there's like a platform that boats come along, and I'm not entirely sure if the gas comes off or the gas goes on, but it's linked to a place, a carbon cracking plant. So it's pretty interesting, but we sound for camping on. You didn't get any folk wandering past.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you can get a fishing line out there, see that structure, you'll get a lot of fish around there.
It belongs to Shell. Shell operate it, so.
Still, yeah. That's oil, gas.
But it's
Anything.
linked to a carbon cracking plant like 2 seconds up the road. So you sit there the entire time thinking, I hope that doesn't want to blow up or the alarm go off. Because when you park your car in the car park, it tells you to reverse park in case the alarms go off so you can get out quick.
Fucking hell. Wow. That means that's I'll tell you who he for that. He's dished up. He does a lot of offshore drilling, doesn't he, and things. That means that they've either drilled into something and they blocked it.
Cyprus, this, that.
No, we bring it in on boats, PB,
Brilliant.
and then it gets taken off the boats, whatever you'd call it, soaked off, we'll call it, and then it goes up to the carbon cracking plant, and they use part of the off burn of the oil or something to use it for the carbon cracking plant. And if that blew up, half the Fife would be gone.
Yeah.
Would that be affected?
Aye, mate. Do you not realise how, like, you know when they do the burning off?
Yeah.
What do you call it? What's it?
Mosmorn.
Mosmorn. That's why they do it. So it
That means they're getting a byproduct. They're burning off.
I knew that. I used to stay in Crossgates, and Crossgates is close as I used to be able to see Mosmorn from my bedroom windows for her.
Yeah, man, you would have, and it'll be lit up like the 4th of July.
Aye, that was 40 years ago, can't I mean? It's still burning.
Come up, Lammy, where I grew up, people used to phone the fire brigade thinking that it was a fire on the road bridge because of the angle. You'd see the fire and it would look like it was on the bridge.
No, there is constantly burn that fuel, constant burning to release the pressure of it.
But it's not a wee bad bit for camping. Next time I'm down there, Lambo, I'll give you a shout because badgers up for coming. And
you say that.
Aye, but I wasn't camping with badger at the weekend. That was other folk I was camping with at the weekend.
Do I get a good camera, Squirrel? You know, one what can really zoom in and zoom into the structure and all that, what's around it, and get right on it. See what they are doing there. They're a good camera. I can't remember what it's not huge, Bill. It's called a P900.
I've got it.
Have you got a P900? You can look at the moon with that, you know.
I know, mate. I do it quite often.
Well, we've got the extendable lens that comes out about fucking 8 inches.
Can that 900 not go up to the moon and all that?
Yeah, you can
yeah.
I thought that.
That's one of the last best SLRs you could get. That is the 900. Who should make that?
What is it called? The lens for it, the proper, really good one. On its own, you can see them in, but the lens you can buy for it's about $200.
That's cheap, yes. My son, he's got Canon, but this wasn't a Canon. It was mate, I can't. So I was going to get one to start doing the moon, the craters, different phases, to study it, see if anything changed on it. And they are the camera, the P900. Someone in the chat know what it's called. Who make it?
No, Nikon. It's a Nikon camera.
Nikon, that's it, Nikon, yes, the Nikon
I'm sending
P900.
a
They done the
real
P10,000, but the P10,000 was nowhere near on par with the 900. The 900 is the best, the original.
Like.
Yeah,
I'll try and get
and you
hold
got
of
one
that
of them.
video. Yeah, I've got the camera. I don't have the lens, the really good lens for it, but my friend does have that, so I might ask him for a shot.
Yeah, but your lens you got is telescopic. It comes out the front, doesn't it? Quite far.
Aye, it does. Aye, but there's like a
Yeah,
massive.
that get all them piers, zoom that and get them cameras, get them shots of that pier, and then I'm trying to say this. I don't even know how to do it because I've got a really good camera, but I need to get one with Wi-Fi on it so I can send it straight to my phones. I can do it with the camera I've got, but I have to plug a lead in to do it, which ain't hard. It's only a fucking lead. It's like charging your phone, really. You plug that in to charge the cunt.
Oh, hiya, Pete, mate. I hope you're well. What's this?
Who's that?
That's old school Pete, aye.
Oh, Ian, yeah, old school Pete. Big up Ian Bills. Big up Bill. Let me give Bills a banner. He's been here years, mate. Bills.
He's been racing for grabbing 2 little girls under 5.
Ian Bills, Jelly Bills. It's been a good. How's that score going? Still 0-0, was it? Well, I don't know if it was 1-0. It'd be going mad when he Lambo. Come on, England. Fucking kicks and
There's no wrong with it.
Yeah. With them fucking Argentinians, you know what I mean? Diego. That's why you never let a day go by, mate. Don't let day go by us. You know what I mean? Look at Argentina in Spain, full of Dagos. Right? Fucking bastards. Hand of fucking God. I'll give him the hand of God, that cunt. He's dead now. Anyway, isn't he? Let's have it right. That Diego Maradona, he looked like a fucking terrorist whenever I've seen him.
He looked like a terrorist.
Aye, robbed easy that fucking World Cup anyway. That's for sure. The hand of God, you can, that was a mile away.
Yeah, and the God.
How did they see that? It was a
1982.
how did they didn't see that? It was a fucking handball is beyond me, like.
Yeah.
When was that? 80s or
So
something?
now imagine England winning the World Cup. Imagine the celebrations if we won it.
I've got a
Right.
bad feeling that they're going to win it, like, because fucking I thought France were going to be the team to beat them in the final, and now I didn't see it. Like, I think they'll beat Argentina, and I think they'll beat Spain.
Yeah.
I hate. I
Fix
don't
that
know.
World
I
Cup.
don't, the
reckon
only
it's
reason
fixed.
see, I would like England if it wasn't for the fact that when you win those PP, he's going about it for some time. Like,
Well, no, that's it, Lammy. But imagine if England won it, that's going to take all eyes off of everything. Politics, what's going on. Everyone's going to be jumping around in this high rate state wearing England shirts, what cost £100 a time. You buy the same fucking shirt out of Tesco for $4.99 a month ago.
goes to a sweatshop and makes fucking itself 20 times more expensive, can't we?
And no one will be paying attention to anything that's going on in Parliament and what's being pushed through.
Aye, 100%.
Look at him, David Lammer. Summoning my big up Anne Whitaker. I think it was Jim Smith who was saying to me the other day, cracking jokes about Anne. I never knew she had died when he was doing it. And yet,
What, is that
some of the things like David Lammer, he used to shadow time, like the fucking lift down the line, slagging her off. And Anne was a very strong patriot and an advocate who managed to help keep us the pound when it all started with Margaret Thatcher and the EU and all that.
I've not got a clue about fucking politics, politics and geography. I'm absolutely useless at it. Like, I didn't even know what voting for Brexit was all about.
I've only took part in politics, right? Literally for the past couple of years. I paid attention to it. Mainly so at the start of COVID. And look at the deceit there. All them millionaires made. This is where I'm saying. All these quick millionaires being made, like people making their friends millionaires.
Millionaires with that.
Yeah, billionaires, right? And they're all investing in going out to space. I reckon we should send all them cunts out the place. Send them all to the
Aye,
fucking moon, mate, the lot of
one
them.
way ticket.
Mm,
See,
put them out.
see the thing about they cunts too, right? I seen a thing, PP, right? Says the top 1% of cunts, right, could give so much percent of their wealth away, and it would make the other 99% live comfortably in Britain, and it was an amount that like they wouldn't even notice, like 10% or something of their income if they put that to every, and that was the rest of the world. Do you know what I mean? The
Yeah,
top
I know,
1%.
yeah.
If they just put 10% of all their money into the 99%, the 99% would live comfortably.
But
You know what I
then,
mean? That's mental. So there is
it
enough
is
money.
mental.
There's
It
enough
is,
money
and
for every cunt. You know what I mean?
that's
And
too much money. That's too much money. It's like Elon Musk can make so many people. I think he can make the world a millionaire.
I'll
Right?
tell you one thing, that Elon
And
Musk,
that is,
I got told
that's
two
just too much money. But if he did make the whole world a millionaire, what would happen then? Inflation would go
the
up.
currency would fall
You'd
right
be
through, and
paying
it
through
would,
the nose for everything.
instead of it being the pound every cunt, it'd be £1 million. You know what I mean? They would just change
Mm.
everything. And, but see the thing about that Elon Musk. See they say like so. Elon Musk, they say, makes something like 10 million by the time it takes for you to tell somebody he's made 10 million. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, so that me just telling you that Elon Musk's made 10 million again, that's so probably 20 million. You know what I mean? That's
But I
mental.
like
When you,
Elon. I like
I know,
Elon.
hey, he
He-
worked for it, mate. He
yeah,
worked for it.
I
Him
know
and his
that.
brother invented that thing. And
He works for the people, like Andrew Tate. But you've got a lot of people who don't. A lot of these elites, that's why they're all crying now about trying to find any which way they can about trying to take it off of Elon Musk. All these rich, liberal fucking idiots who think they're going to make the world a better place. They're not going to make the world a better place. Right?
No.
They're not going to make the world a better
They
place
tried
like
that. Look
communism.
at what happened with the fucking
Fascism.
Antifa and all that. Look, we're just getting back to on track for all that madness in the fucking 2012 and all that.
Oh,
Fair.
hey, you've got somebody in the back, mate. You got a special
Oh,
guest.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, dear squirrel. This is how shit I am. I need to get Keys back on board. We got Outlaw. Big up Outlaw. Sorry, brother.
Big up,
Oh,
Outlaw.
mate, I fucking almost died of death waiting there.
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm
Only
so
joking, easy,
sorry.
lad.
On the panel. This is great.
Only joking, mate. Aye, so
I
see
know.
when you're talking about all these billionaires, what you've got to realise though, bud, is they billionaires are the world's biggest employers, huh?
Mm.
Oh,
They are, yeah.
You
They
know what I
are.
mean? Like they
Yeah,
are
but
the
they-
employers of the world, huh?
Employment is like corporations. Now, everything, it seems like all kind of business is being suffocated. Even the flower business is being suffocated.
And see what Lammy was saying about the 1%. The 1%'s a hard one to look at, man, right? Because we look at the 1% as we live in Britain, the 1% above us. But see on the world stage, the 1%'s anybody that makes £90,000 a year.
What?
Fucking hell.
On the world stage, the 1% in the on UK currency is anybody that makes £90,000 a year.
So I need to find myself a 90 grand job a year and that'll be me sorted.
Your class is a 1%, aye.
Wow. Wow. My mate keeps telling me to find another job too. That's well funny.
And see about like that redistributing off, you gave Elon Musk money to everybody in the world. Within 6 months, Elon would have all his money back because everybody would have spent on fucking tattoos, fags, and fucking holidays.
Holidays. Cheers.
You can imagine.
It's a hard cycle to get into, very hard cycle to get into, or even understand. It's like that. Who was ever taught about money at school? Well, I fucking was. I didn't even go to school to tell you the truth. Only got educated on YouTube. Before that, I was as thick as fuck. Now I'm as fucking thick.
See, the thing is, though, PP, the only like money course that you had in school was accountancy, right? And that was fucking, when I was at school, that was a fucking subject for the gays and women.
Mm.
It's not like you're even encouraged to go and to be like a man, is to be an accountant, is it?
No. It's not, no.
So even as I say, like we've got these 3 courses and that, like if you actually know an accountant, right, a proper chartered accountant, the first thing they'll tell you is the first thing they learn in the first year at uni is how to cook the books.
Yes. Your first year of business, you would never make a profit, but your second year, you start going through. Do you know, when I used to be a subcontractor years ago, when I was getting in the early infancy of weed control, I actually went to a tax seminar by the government. And it actually told me not how to cook the books, but in a roundabout way, it did. By telling me what I can and what I can't claim for. It was very interesting anyway, these seminars. So I would say to people who's in business to go to these seminars, even if they are run by, I don't know how they're run now. I'm going back years when people were people and the people were listened to. So the tax seminar was very interesting to me, and it opened up loads more doors, and I claimed back a lot more than what I thought I could claim back for.
Yeah.
Like,
and even if you didn't learn anything at the seminar, your networking will be tenfold. You know what I mean? Just networking with other people in the same situation as you, the same position as you. Mate. So as I say, looking at like money and people's wealth and that, it's easy to be like, oh, just tax him, just tax that. But what happens? Look at what happened in the UK. Fucking Westminster changed that tax bracket and the way the national insurance worked. And the guy from Revolt Banking left. He left the UK.
Yeah,
his tax contribution annually was £4 billion.
Yeah.
Do you know how much people? Do you know how many people on the average taxpayer it takes to generate £4 billion in money?
Yeah, not many.
750,000 people, 750,000 people to offset that one guy's tax that just left the UK.
Just left it, yeah. And we've had loads leave the UK, loads.
Mm-hmm. I think London something like fucking 30 to 40,000 in the last last 3 years, the millionaires.
And yet we're still continuing on this path. And they're all going to Saudi Arabia, which I understand, but like a lot of our doctors and specialist registrars are out there.
Do you know why, PP? Because it's tax-free, and the people that they're trying to get away from, like these illegal invaders, aren't allowed in the Muslim countries.
Yeah, ain't allowed in their own countries. Yeah, I know. Exactly. So, and they're getting... I've been... Saudi Arabia, I didn't like Qatar, I hated it. Certain other areas I went to, which I won't say about, I didn't like them. Saudi Arabia in itself, I was there years ago, I think it was 1979. My dad was working in Riyadh by Jeddah. Right. He was doing all the total mauling out there. I was out there then. Obviously, I was quite young, but there he had a bit more freedom of expression around here. I've not been there since, but I know why a lot of people are going out there, because what they're getting in this country, like if you earn yourself, say, £800,000 a year, in this country, you're going to lose a lot of that on tax, council tax, paying this, paying that. Out there, you can have a lot better quality of life. That's why all our registrars, high-end doctors, are all out there.
Yep. If you add up the
universities.
If you add up the tax, like for somebody who's a high earner and when they're on like the fucking high 40% in that, if you work 5 days a week, you only start working for yourself about peacetime on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rest you just work for taxes.
Yeah, really? You work for taxes, the way they've done it. And they know that, and yet they're continuing it, and I don't understand. The only thing I can gather by it is by they're aiming for their government communistic rule, where they're going to take everything, supply the people with fuck all. Well, it will start off good for people, but it won't be sustainable. And the first ones to suffer are the ones at the bottom, who may feel at this precise moment in time that they are at the top because they're getting a good voice. But if you're at the bottom, you're at the bottom. And communism's never worked nowhere. But I can see this country aiming in that direction.
Nah, we've
definitely.
been a communist since fucking the
Thing
war,
is-
man, really.
The food rations in a communist Britain would be worse than the one in World War II.
Of course it would. I spent my life as a kid, and I need about 4 million quid at least compensation for the psychological damage they done to me, making me watch that fucking film When the Wind Blows. Don't get me wrong, it's a bloody good film, but
Never
it
seen
taught me. Yeah, did you ever see it, When the Wind Blows? It's
No, I've
like
never
an
seen that one.
animated film of a nuclear war, and it
I've
basically
seen it, mate.
says
That's scary.
you got to get something and tuck in. Something maybe asbestos, but there's no asbestos less no more. No,
Oh, do
no
you know what?
asbestos
PP,
left no more.
PP.
It's got to be
That
at
actually,
33 degrees. 33 degrees. What a number. Right,
yeah, do
so
you know
it
that
blows
video?
the heat
You can watch
off
that
here.
in the nuclear base, the secret bunker up in, where is it, Anstruther?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
it's
one in
like,
Essex as well. The first one was in
King's
Essex.
Barnes.
And,
Aye, they show you in a wee room in that old bunker.
mm,
So it's
Edinburgh's
even
got one of them
scarier
too,
than being
secret
in a
up
bunker.
fucking Drumbrew
Mhm.
at the back of the zoo.
it's
Aye,
mad, isn't it?
I've done
How
that one.
all these tech millionaires, they've already built their bunkers, haven't they? Which makes me laugh. That's well a good investment. Me, I'd rather die on the earth and fall back into the earth. Like I said, everyone's soul, a good soul, will really come around again in this world. Bad
Thing is-
souls will be eradicated.
The thing is, like, we kind of look at, like, there's two different kinds of nuclear, right? Like, there's nuclear fallout, which is like fucking Hiroshima and Nagasaki, or there's
Yeah.
fucking what happened at Chernobyl, and they two things are completely different. Although it's
Yeah.
with fucking plutonium and that, the way it reacts is fucking thingly, because
Oh, shit.
a nuclear blast is just the vapors irradiation, whereas a power station going up, it's all the raw material, all the plutonium everywhere. It's completely different.
Mhm. Went everywhere, that Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Fucking mad.
I remember my gran telling me she could see the glow in the sky for fucking Scotland, mate.
Yeah, there's been quite a few of them, you know, what people don't know about where power stations have gone on, like, self-imploded. I can't remember when there was another one. You didn't hear much
Would that
about
not
them.
be like Japan with the fucking
Japan's had a few, haven't they? Yeah, Japan's had a
tsunami?
few, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
Fukushima.
mm.
That's it,
Well, it's
Fukushima.
like now, look at all the volcanoes going on and all the earthquakes. And do you know what that's all linked to? That's all linked to solar flares and ley lines and magnetic pull.
How much is to do with that HARP as well, mate?
Ah, is that, you mean CERN?
No, HARP, the weather fucking changing shit, man.
Oh, HARP, yes. That's part of the Americans, isn't it? HARP.
Aye, but
And,
the HARP's the one we know because obviously that's a fucking abbreviation and whatnot. But there's something like fucking 10 to 15 governments have it.
yeah, it's like that CERN. That scares me.
Mhm.
That way they're slamming atoms and trying to find the God element, and they're built.
Do
They
you
spend
remember?
absolute billions upon billions on
Do you remember
kilometres.
the floods that Dubai got about 3 years ago, PP?
The what, sorry?
That Dubai got, the floods.
Yes, yes.
Well, that was because, right, they used HARP, the American system HARP. But they stopped using the American one because they were putting too much aluminium in the chemicals,
Oh, really?
right? So Dubai tried to produce their own chemicals, got the balance wrong, and that's how they flooded themselves.
Because Dubai, they got where they cleanse the sea, ain't they, to drinking water.
No, Saudi did that.
Saudi Arabia do that, which tells me, why have we got droughts anywhere in the world when we got this technology to be able to convert seawater to drinking water, which in today's tech is easy. You can buy fucking handheld flasks what to convert seawater or
they say it's
dirty river
what?
water
It's
into
extremely
purified
costly.
drinking.
They say it's extremely costly, but yet nearly every fucking sailboat where it only be a 2-berth or a 4-berth has a desalination fucking station, mate.
Oh, no, you
So they
can't
can't be that
write it, can you?
expensive. You know what I mean?
It's not as expensive as oil. It's fucking madness.
Well, water's rarer than oil, though. Drinking water is.
But that is very frightening. They just started firing that. They fired it up, didn't they? The,
But then
um,
again, CERN's like hard.
Hydro collider.
CERN's the one we talk about, but there's fucking
Just
hundreds
turned
of
it off.
them.
Mm.
There's hundreds of the kind of fucking colliders.
Is there? I know they got one in,
mate, I think America alone's got something like 15 of them.
Yeah.
There's one in
There's
South
hundreds of them.
America, what I
Europe's the
saw,
biggest.
what was
There's
pushing
hundreds
it.
of them, mate. It's just because CERN's the big one that fucking took on the God Particle Challenge.
Yeah, what do they call that? The
The
bias.
Bose-Hagon.
That's it. That's the one, yeah. The God particle. And yet, all this nuclear fusion started with splitting the atom from hydrogen. So imagine what they're splitting now and what energy they're getting now.
Well, it's even like that. Like, talk about like plutonium and that, what we use in nuclear. There's other kinds of fucking elements that you can use with fusion reaction, like thorium.
Thorium,
And
barium.
that, but thorium you can't use as a weapon afterwards. But you can use plutonium to power your stations, and then when that's depleting, you can then take that plutonium and put in a warhead. So it's got two uses.
Yeah, it's fucking mad.
But that's
Absolutely
thorium.
mad.
That thorium, right? Fucking America gave the fucking reaction diagrams to China. No, that's what China's fucking. Oh, their power stations are thorium run.
That's it. Again, that was China infiltrating universities because there was a lot of secrets leaked from universities to China, where universities are all on that same sort of mentality like China, where, well, we used Chinese, didn't we? Facial recognition at the Tommy Robinson.
Yep.
Thing. Why would they use it? And yet, see London, if anyone's been around London, when you go to London, you got cameras at the top of the traffic light. And you always have cameras halfway down looking in the vehicle.
See, even
And I
things like that,
guarantee
though.
you, if you
See,
do a
even like the
square,
government gave China the rights to the cameras and all that facial recognition stuff, they broke their own laws.
yeah,
That goes against the simple principles of your GDPR laws, your data protection laws.
yeah,
You want to kind of fucked up that law is, PP, right? What's the first thing that happens if you get pulled over? Before they've jumped out the motor, they've got your insurance and everything on the screen. They've got your road tax on the screen. Boom, they
Yep.
broke two laws before they even got out of the car.
Oh, I never knew that. See, this is the thing.
GDPR applies to government agencies as much as it does the private sector.
Yeah. And that's the
Police
thing.
is a private sector because they're registered businesses.
Are they registered business? I didn't know that.
People's phone numbers.
Aye, mate.
GDPR.
You'll probably find that nearly every police station has like 3 or 4 registered businesses to it. Like their football team. Their own police football team will be a separate business.
Now.
Aye, mate. I'll give you a weird one about that, right? All the police stations, all the different constabularies in Scotland got put together, right? Scotland is the only police station that pays VAT.
You what?
That's how
What is it?
fucking much your business is, mate. We're VAT registered our police.
Really?
Scotland?
VAT
Which
registered.
what? You broke up, I
Police
think, there.
stations open. Are you having
Police
a laugh?
Scotland.
I've voted Dunfermline one any
Fucking
time
it's
out
that
there.
big that
Never
it's the
opened
only
it.
police station in the whole of UK or police constabulary that's VAT registered.
Fucking hell. How can you have a VAT registered police station?
Because they're businesses. They're corporations.
It's fucking mad, but what are they investing in? What's the line of business or investment to push that? Fines? Fining people?
Don't know, mate. I really don't know.
Well, we need to find out.
But if you notice near enough every new law is a fine, mate. It's not a proper
yeah.
fucking jail sentence. It's just a tax
Oh,
on
yeah.
the poor.
Mm. Like me, I've
Good
just
shout,
come back
by the
here.
way.
I've had this gaff years, never with nothing. Then I started getting people pushing, you need to rent, you need to rent, you need to rent, we need properties. I ignored all that for you. Now, I've got a summons through, I owe 400 or 300 quid council tax. I just walked in the gaff tonight.
Yeah,
I
there you
thought,
go.
what the fuck is all that about? When I told them it's empty, it ain't in here. Of course, there is something in here. Blah, blah, blah. Now they want to get a power of entry to my property. Well, I'll pay it tomorrow, but I don't want to pay it because I ain't
Usually,
fucking
you'll.
in it.
I don't know kind of how it works down your way, but usually we would only get like a month to 2 months leeway up here for that kind of stuff. So like, no one's living on it because it's getting renovated. Like that kind of
Yeah.
scenario. That's the only way you can get away with that up here.
Yeah, no, these are all loan. Like me, I'm paying council tax for 1, 2, 3, 4 properties now. How the fuck can I pay council tax for 4 properties? Now, this one here will be the 4th.
Right.
I'll never used to pay nothing on none of them.
That's it, mate. Fucking every penny off of everybody now. Unless
It
you're on the
is.
dole or an illegal, mate, then you get everything paid for you.
Is anyone who's got any investment, when you want to leave it to your kids or anything, do not leave it to them. Put it in trust. Put it in a trust fund. As long as it goes over, I think it's 4
Aye,
years
but it's
or
even
5
trickier than
years.
that now, PP. You've got to put that in a trust, and you can't be registered to the trust. You've got to be a registered fucking fuck. What's it called now?
Who's
Power of
scored? Who's
attorney.
scored?
You've got to be a registered power of attorney,
Argentina
attorney
scored
with a
that, hasn't it?
separate entity, and that's how you get around
Yeah.
paying the tax.
Yeah, it is. Little niche. Yeah, I know that, yeah. But that is the way to go with it. Who scored then? Did someone score or?
We're not getting the
Don't know,
live
mate. I've
score
not
on the
got
phone.
the game on. Like,
I thought I heard something going on there, like a goal or
Yeah, I
something.
think
Where
we're
have we gone?
shooting in
The
the
bastard.
fucking the World Cup's went on too long this year,
England
man.
scored user 1-0 up.
It is. Just imagine though, if England win, the celebration,
England's
what
1-0
will
up,
be
mate.
passed through. That I guarantee you they'll pass some laws through Parliament and people won't realise what the fuck
Just
they
imagine
passed.
if England lose, the partying that will happen in Scotland.
The party. We used to have a good old smash up, didn't you? You used to go to football, have a good old fight, and it'd be a right tear up and all that. And then people frowned upon it, and yeah, that was all part of the parcels, mate. You go to your football match, win, lose, draw, big tear up, few pints after.
Aye, but was that designed fucking outrage at the football hooligans, mate? When you look at it now, was that government designed?
Quite possibly, but for what purpose would it be for their benefit to do that?
Well, you've not got groups of fucking young men all
Well,
congregating together with a common cause,
saying
have
that,
you? The same reason they wanted to shut the pubs.
saying that, to create a law, you need to create a problem. So it's like the house race. Remember the house race when they kicked off in 1988? What a beautiful year, the House of Love, mate. The Summer of Love, 1989. You'd have fucking armed robbers dancing with coppers next to each other, raving their arse off, everyone getting on, and yet they went out guns ho for that. They did not want the people to unite. They didn't
No,
want
man.
that.
The government's noticed it. The government would
Mm.
have sat and watched that all through the people uniting in the fucking for the miners' strikes right through, mate.
Yeah,
And all the
yeah.
football hangways, I'm like, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is a
And that
problem.
is exactly right. Like you said there with the football, they could have orchestrated that. Because to orchestrate something is to orchestrate the forward plan and the law. And we're always
Look at
running
this way,
years
PP. If you
behind
didn't,
their
like,
thought process.
for how far back,
Yeah,
like,
Nico,
as
I
in
think.
recent history, for how
93.
designed this is to for then to now, right? 1997, who came into power? Tony Blair.
Tony Blair, yes,
Right.
that bastard.
Labour were against getting rid of guns, and they were against getting rid of the death penalty for treason for fucking decades before Tony Blair came to power. Tony Blair comes to power, Dunblane Hattams, right, get rid of guns, and we'll get rid of fucking the death penalty for treason at the highest level of government.
Wow. Yeah.
The first things he done, mate.
Mm. Yeah.
Now look at it, man. Every
And
fucking Prime Minister beyond that point's been a fucking traitor.
Been a trait, yeah, from Tony Blair, yeah. Yeah. That was a
You know
lot.
what I
I
mean?
was
It's
in
all
jail
designed,
there.
mate.
And you
It's
know,
all-
I was in jail. Listen to this. When I was in jail, I was in there with a politician, very rich guy, and
Right.
he was in jail. What had happened? They'd set him up by other politicians. Now, this guy was a high-end, high-schooled, educated person. Did not belong in jail. Right? He's on a normal wing. I can't remember what jail it was. It was either Preston. It would have been Preston, I would have thought. It wouldn't have been Risley. I powered the guy up, but something's telling me it was down south. Well, anyway, I powered this guy up. And I was talking to him, and he said, yeah, he goes, the politics are corrupt. He said, the next Prime Minister is Tony Blair. Now, I hadn't even heard of Tony Blair. I think, who the fuck's this geezer? This was just as John Major had come in. And he went, yeah, he goes, everything's all by design, Paul, blah, blah, blah. And I looked after this guy in jail. Obviously, he'd see me, right? And years down the line, Tony Blair came in. As soon as he came in, I remembered the name, what he told me. And I thought, fucking arsehole. How did he know that? But of course he fucking knew it.
Well, Tony Blair, before he was in power, had a lot. He was always at the centre of everything that was happening in Northern Ireland for like
No, he's
3 or
playing
4 years.
cards over there, playing his cards there, Blair.
But even like if you look at modern day, where you're talking about that guy that you're in jail with, he was a rich, had money and all that shit. Look how much they're going about Nigel Farage in this £5 million.
Farage, yeah. Yeah,
Right.
and that's fuck all compared to what
Keir Starmer, when he
has
fucking
had
got the job, had a net
Yeah.
worth of fucking 7 million personal money.
Mm.
Plus, he had his dad's trust fund.
His
Richie
dad's
Sunak,
fund.
was worth 460 million when he went in the office.
And
then he gave his wife that 78 million pound track and trace fucking contract.
Yeah. And he had that and all, didn't he, with that bit of land in Banstead in Surrey. What he bought for, I think he bought
So
it for 100
he left fucking 10 Downing Street with £500 million, mate.
Yeah. He's another they're all just, it seems like these politicians are all coming in the country, claiming what they can, making their friends as much money as they can, and then leaving. There's nothing for the people. Nothing for the people. All right. People getting their money on benefits, and they're creating a whole system with that, which I say to a lot of younger people, get rid of that. Get on an apprenticeship, something where you're learning a trade, go to college and learning, whatever.
Learn a
Or
discipline.
get out there and work. It's like that. I was talking to a guy who does
But see, the thing is, on PP, even that's a design now, mate. Even that's designed, man. Because now it's not about winning at school anymore. It's just about participating. And you'll get a reward. So you don't have to do nothing. You can just have to show up and you'll get something in return.
Yeah.
So you've taught
How
kids.
sustainable is it? We've got all these people coming in this country, and we've only got a certain amount of money, but our GDP is going up, obviously, in people. But how does this work? How does it work? How does the maths work? It can't work.
What is it? The serpent eating its tail, mate. It's the serpent eating its tail.
Mm. It is. It's like the old phoenix out the fire. Something's going to happen. What's going to cause absolute fucking pandemonium, and then we're going to get a rise out the phoenix out the fire. It's going to come up with this all new fucking singing and dancing way forward and projection how it goes forward. Everyone will jump on board with that, and then that phoenix out the fire ain't going to be, well, that will be the wolves in sheep's clothing. Something
Do you
like
like
that.
my prediction for it, mate? Do you like it's not going to start with a war, right? This is my prediction how it's going to start. Is countries like fucking China and Russia, who personally I don't have a fucking problem with, but
Not with Russia,
they're going to take full advantage of the depleting navy, mate, and it's going to the reset. What's going to happen, mate? It's going to be the fucking underwater cables, Can you still hear me, PP?
Yes, I can hear you. Yep, go on, mate.
Aye, mate, it's got to be the underwater cables, mate. We've got to fucking hear our economy cut off first. And that's what's got to hang with it. And when it's cut off
Yes.
first and we're like, oh, what the fuck do we do? What the fuck do they? You've got to hear fucking
Yeah.
all these other fucking economies and the stock market's just written like everything out of our stock market.
Yeah. It's
That's how
bad.
it
This is
fucking
what gets me
happens.
about Britain. I was always brought up, I was brought up with a kid with power strikes, candles lit, food shortages, water shortages. Everyone had water shortages. Everything. Britain was on its knees. It built itself up, and it built itself up in a real beautiful, powerful way, where it was a leader in fucking engineering, technology, building, like engine, but anything what needed done, it would come from Britain. Beautiful industry, very strong, powerful. Now we got fuck all.
But even like that,
They're
see, even
completed,
like that,
they're
PP.
finished. Perkins, gone.
See, even things like that, right? You know, obviously, Scotland and England were fucking all part of fucking Westminster, right? Do you ken Scotland 19 years ago never had a space program? Never. Right? Or an aerospace program. So it's not just space, it fucking comes into planes and all that shit as well. 19 years ago, we started getting a budget for Westminster for it. So we get 15% of the total allocation of the UK budget. Within 19 years, mate, for no having a fucking aerospace program, we're the leaders in Europe. And we've got a restricted budget for Westminster. De-restrict that fucking budget, and then how fucking much can that company do?
What can they do? They're scared of that company. It's what I mean. It's like they like building things, and then say company or starting it. They can't because in that company is what's evolved from that company for their own purposes.
Mm-hmm. We even have the same with the
It's
NHS,
fucking- I
PP.
think I'm not-
We even have the same with NHS. NHS, Scotland, England, and Wales do a lot as well. And so then Northern Ireland, considering they're such a wee entity. But we restrict the fucking NHS so much, it's unreal, mate. Because the people are like, the NHS shouldn't make a profit. The NHS should fucking make a profit, man, and be self-sustainable.
Of course it should.
The NHS,
that's exactly right. It should be able.
The NHS has so many medical innovations every year, mate, that we should be making money off the rest of the world with our fucking intelligence.
Yeah.
But we didn't do it.
Do you know, I see a lot of registrars, like lung registrars and all that, who've got a lung problem. And see, previous to like pre-COVID, the doctors I used to see were always happy, jovial, go-lucky, like joking around. And then through COVID, when I had to see him through various lung conditions, the whole demeanour changed. They weren't happy. They weren't jovial. It was like they were exhausted, tired. But then you look, and all the load of other doctors had fucked off to Saudi Arabia, working over there. And then now we're getting a load of people who are working in positions, and the positions they're working in, they're not qualified for it. They're fitting the position by their political woke views, should I say.
But even like that, when you say your doctors, is that GP doctors or fucking hospital doctors?
Hospital doctors, registrars, hospital doctors. These are like
because they're different. Because obviously every GP practice is private.
Yeah.
So they GP doctors have a different outlook for the way hospital doctors do, who are complete NHS. They're not a subcontracted fucking faction like a GP is.
Yeah. No, these were hospital doctors, high-end registrars at the bottom. And it looked like they were being overworked. Like normally they get something like, say, 20 patients, so they spend 10 to 20 minutes a day.
But then look what the government done to the doctors, though. Blackmailed them into having the fucking jab, fucking threatened them to losing their jobs if they fucking spoke the truth about the jabs. I mean, the doctors fucking went through a fucking lot, man.
Right. Well, look at that jab. They bought that all got fixed, right? And then they priced on the markets. They made an absolute fucking fortune and then forced it. Like me, forced to take that jab. If I wanted to do it, I couldn't. My mindset might hinder me in future. Nothing to really.
My fucking sound's bringing up PP. I'll jump back off, mate. I've got to just jump in the chat, bud.
Yeah, they were issuing 5 snide jab certificates. Listen, guys, my phone's overheating. It's burning up. I'm going to end this live. It is burning up. Big up England. Hope they succeed. Big up Outlaw King. What an interesting guy he is. Who understands me. Big up Secret Squirrel for jumping on. Big up Lammy for jumping on. Big up all the chat always. Stoic Tom. Yeah, cutting out. My phone's boiling, mate. Absolutely. I can't remember what I was talking about then. Jimbo the ball. Big up Jimbo. Why ain't Jimbo got a spanner? Can I give him a spanner quickly? Yes, I can. Big up Jimbo. You got it. Let me read Jimbo's comment. See, Jimbo the ball, he knows what's going on. I can't see it. Say Constitution, collapse. Tony Blair got caught. Where's my fucking glasses? Sorry, guys. Where have I got? I've got them. Tony Blair got caught potting when he was younger. See what I mean about these people? It's a constructed collapse, it is. Trump is doing a speech tonight, speculation, it's on election interference. Yeah, well, look what happened to him when COVID hit. Look at all that, the corruption there, what went on. When they done it digitally because no one could attend and the computers fucking failed and come back up and they were in the lead. They would have never won that election. He was robbed of that. NHS is used for money laundering. Doctors make extra money now on pharmaceuticals. Yeah, they do. Like a lot of family people can buy things like Prego, Valium and all that online now. Where do you think they're coming from? Look at all the pharmacies. Every single pharmacy that you see collapse like Boots. Now, what people don't realise is, I'm still working. If you run a pharmacy, that shop has to stay as a pharmacy. Don't know why or what that's about, but that's just how it is in English laws. To say if Boots decide not to run this pharmacy no more and other people take it over, like Alliance or anything like that. But look who the new pharmacists are. And when you talk to certain pharmacists, you're thinking to yourself, how the fuck has this person got a license to be a pharmacist when he ain't got an absolute fucking clue about chemistry, biochemistry and medications? It's mad. Do you know something, right? In COVID, I don't know if I've done a video in this. This was 2020. It's probably before I started going live. It was when I used to be on Paul's channel and all that. I was waiting. I put my son through a driving test in COVID, and I paid, I think it was just shy of £1,000 where it was one of them where you do loads of lessons combined, they put you straight through your test. Well, anyway, he done all these lessons. then we had to meet up at this certain building. When we met up this building, a guy was just downstairs doing a classroom. And then upstairs, there was another geezer, a Asian guy, pulled up in a fucking Bugatti, right? He was about 22, 23 years old. And he was going in. I couldn't see the clientele who he was going in to see with medication, which was obviously the jab. But I think these were people who was coming in the country illegally, being put into this like office where they're being there and they were getting jabbed. And it was an Asian guy who had a brand new Bugatti. The money was being fucking spunked to certain people is unbelievable, and it's putting them right in the market, like in a powerful position. It's absolute fucking madness. Anyway, let's read Jimbo. Something's doing straight. NHS, you use money for laundering. Doctors make extra money now. Yep, they do, and they do make extra money from it. I must have kicked bloody Outlaw King. That was my phone overheating. It's overheating now. I just plugged it in. But I'm going to have to end this live because it will cut out again. But big up everyone who's been involved with it. It has been a good live. It's been educational, that's for sure. And my local chemist used to give me advice. I can't see because there's fucking $sign in my way. Years ago on vitamins and herbal remedies and medicine. Yeah, they won't get that now. You won't get that now. In a bit, PP, Jimbo, Rome. You want the link, Rome? Right, come on in, Rome. Let's have the link for Romeo. I don't know how long I can last, but I will put it out for you. I'm going to have to make myself last screen because you're a little porn bomber, Rome. Let's have it right. Outlaw, God bless, brother. And I mean, God bless, that was a beautiful chat tonight with you. And I mean that. With my clipboard. Right, Romeo. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Right, I need to learn how to get my fucking self on main screen. So I can keep myself nice, so I can keep myself like a single screen. Because Romeo, I can't trust him. He porn bombs. And do you know something, Romeo? I find it quite hard to forgive you for that. For everything you've done to me, and I've done nothing to you. And then you do that to me. And then we sit there, going on, backing a geezer, going, he's a war hero. He ain't no war hero. Like I said, get him over here, Rome. All I want to do is ask him one question. One military question. Right.
15731 Romeo, sir. What's happening?
How you doing, Romeo? You all right?
15731 Romeo, sir. You good?
I am good.
Yeah, what's happening?
Not a lot at the moment, mate. I'm just
How's
trying
your,
to...
what do you call it? How's your moral?
Morale.
That's it.
How's your morale?
How's your
How
moral
did I
compass?
do this before?
I'm not going to pump you, please, whatever your name is. I could have done it. I'm not going to do that. That's something else.
Romeo, listen. I hope you don't, because you might get a little bit better. But why we fell out? Why did we fall out, Romeo?
Because you know what, I was on a mad 2-week bend, you know what I mean? I'm on a mad one. I do crazy things, you know what I mean? That's what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I thought a white man would have my back, but you didn't. You sold yourself to the devil.
All right, man. So, listen, I got your back always, though, irrespective of colour. That's something
Well,
I
it doesn't matter, but it does. It does matter because do you know what I mean? It does. We start sit here and talk bollocks and make out all these bollocks, you know what I mean? You know, you Christian with me, but then you're fucking sticking up for people and then saying that, and then going, God bless you, when they're calling me a nonce. You know what I mean? I would if I put your back, I put your back in it. I don't say I'm calling you a nonce if I fucking have your back in it.
Yeah, but there is it's you two, mate. It is a fantasy, isn't it? A fantasy world. a make-up world of
See, that's the way I get twisted because I'm a real man, and I don't fucking think this is fake. I think I think it's really real. It's my life. I can't get over it. When you start saying it, I just run around in circles. I can't help myself. You know what I mean? It means everything. I'm not gonna lie. It means everything to me. YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. YouTube means everything to me because on YouTube I'm a hero in my own mind.
Right, that's it. I've done it now. Yeah, well, YouTube should be everything to you, Romeo. It's a platform, isn't it? How can it be everything to you? You're an educated guy. I'll give you that.
No, I've never went to school. I'm just a lawn man with a beautiful pair of shoulders and big muscles with a big pair of cock. Do you know what I mean? I'm a beautiful man. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll probably use that. My penis is so big. Sometimes I'll probably use that and try to take advantage of that. Do you know what I mean?
Romeo, any
That's why
man
they
who
call me-
ever says that means it's the total opposite of that. And that's why you're a little bit single. You can pull them if you like, Romeo. I've got myself on big screen now, so
I ain't
big
no
up,
problem.
mate.
Mate. Ain't no problem. Yeah. You've made your mistake and you've apologised, and I'll take that. I'll take that. You've
Well,
apologised for your
apologise.
mistakes.
Give me an apology then, Romeo.
No,
Give
I
me an
said you
apology.
apologise for your mistakes.
I'm not apologising. I don't make mistakes. I'm fucking the man of truth. How can I make
I thought we was coming to an agreement, and I've
mistake?
big up Gabby, big up the real ones inside. Hey, hit the lights, motherfuckers. Big up PP, Romeo the chat. Gabby, what a beautiful man. Big up Romeo and Link. Is that Romeo? Am I talking about myself in the first person? Big up the Romeo. Big up the Link.
You're bigging yourself up, mate. Big up
No, I can't help myself.
behaviour. I love that narcissistic behaviour. It's good for the soul. But let's have it right. You're bigging up Andy, right? The war hero. How is he a war hero?
So he's got a problem. He said he's done a bad thing to me tonight, but it is what it is. You know? I mean, I'm not going to fucking thing him, but he's not a wild geezer tonight. I mean, I've slapped but it is what it is.
Well, geezer, he knows how to block not only my PP account, he even blocked my PP backup account. So he is very corpus mentis in his mentality. So much corpus mentis that he fools you, Romeo. But how much money have you bunged him? Be honest with me. How much money have you bunged him?
No, it's not me nutty. If I'm sitting there talking to him, I'll give him a couple of quid. It's nutty, isn't it? It's just it's beer. So I'm sitting there talking to him. It's just a beer, isn't it?
Score?
No, well, it's just like me. It's just like that, isn't it?
How many times have you bunged him a score?
Doesn't mean it doesn't matter, innit? It's saying to me, do you know what I mean? It's just we're going to the piece together. But he's with there's no
intricate parts of things, right? On what's going on here. Now he does look at you as a hero. Like it was through you that he just automatically blocked me. And all I said to him was, Andy, never upset more than you please. Oh, he'll never win me back, Romeo.
I remember you saying that. But you did get a bit funny, and I do understand where he's coming from because you were sitting with Axel and all that, and you were destroying him.
But listen, I didn't destroy him on Axel's.
But you're a man of
I talked to Axel. Axel's done nothing wrong to me. He gives it large one. In fact, stops me wife and all that. But
what do you reckon of TNK then?
He's a nonce. He's a
Yeah, bad.
nonce. I
Yeah,
don't talk to that geezer. Right, but that's
I'm going to you know what you just said there, PP. I'm going to talk to Andy. I'm going to get you unblocked just for you saying that.
Right, I don't want unblocked. Andy's
no,
gone.
wait. No, I'm going to get you unblocked for that. You're going to come back in Andy's chat now. You're getting unblocked for that.
If I get back in Andy's chat, I'm going to slaughter him, bro. Because I've got one question I want to ask him military-wise, and he needs to answer it. And he needs to answer it very, very correctly.
Yeah.
So if you unblock me, that would be good, Romeo.
Well, he's got the little funny sound moves. He's sitting with that fucking donut. What's his name? Ransom or something. He's a little prick and all.
Oh, you had a little fallout with him, have you?
Well, a little bit.
Do you know what that is? This is he's playing his education above you here. What he's doing here, Romeo, is he gave you a platform. He made you number one, where you was banging in money, being a pal, and you could block me, block anyone, and do what you like. Now he's put Rancid as number one above you. Do you know what to change that, Romeo? bung him another score. Oh, he's,
Fuck off.
you bung, yeah, bung him another
Well, I'll
score.
tell you
mate.
what, you bung a score in, I'll tell him to let you off, innit?
Listen, that geezer will not get a score out of me, mate. I don't part with none of them. I've got to say, listen, Peter, God bless you, bruv. You never done me no harm, Peter. And I apologise to Peter.
Peter loves you to bits, innit? Peter's, hey, for one thing, hey, I've been a country, but one thing, when you said all that, Peter's never done nothing. Peter loves you to bits. That's what will wind me up when you start putting nonsense. And that's on me up. Peter, bless his heart, he gets to blame for everything. I'm like, well, he gets to blame for everything. He's like, he don't do nothing. Do you know what I mean? The truth. Yeah, Peter, speak to him a minute. You are, PP.
Hey, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad,
Yeah, I'm
fella.
good, mate.
Really good,
Listen,
yeah.
mate, you had no part in this, and I apologise
No,
for
listen.
the bad people said about you, but you
No,
know,
no,
it's
no.
just YouTube bollocks.
But PP,
Right.
no matter what, mate, I know you've got like our best interests, but have you? Oh, right,
I have,
just a
yeah.
little bit later.
I have. Who rang you up? When Romeo was having a bit of a turn, which
You
I know
did,
he
you
has
did,
here, he's
you
done
did.
who
You
rang
did,
up
you
out of the
did.
blue?
You
Mate,
did. Yeah. Didn't really. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, go ahead, PP. Go
When
ahead.
Romeo
I know
comes,
that.
it snags me up again. I was laughing at it. But
Well, no, I
come
want to see if you
on,
love me. I want to see if you really love me deep down. I'm a horrible man.
No, you ain't no horrible
Yeah, but I
man.
want to see the love. I want to see the PP for real.
Where is the love? Where is the love?
that's it, Pete. Where is the love? But that is.
But it's the Black Eyed Peas, isn't it? Oh, that's got to be boosted out now, isn't it?
Black
Oh.
Eyed Peas, yeah. Good old tune, mate.
But PP, mate,
What?
trust me, I know, mate. Come on, mate.
It's a bad it's a good gig. I fucking, it's just all bullshit tonight. I mean, I'm fed up with it, mate.
Yeah, big up, Pete. I love Pete. He's a good
No.
I apologise to you, Pete, but
No.
people know me and apology.
Oh, fuck! Hodgson has scored 1-1. Bollocks.
Oh,
What a goal.
no.
Yeah. Oh, ain't good, mate. 5 minutes to go. Oh, extra time. I said extra time.
What's the score now?
1-1.
Oh, my God. So I won the score and no one told me.
Uh,
And she's got one back. And it's extra time.
No. 85 minutes, but it's going to go well.
But PP, yeah, don't dwell up, my brother. Do you know what I mean, do you know what? I'm fed up with all this shit on YouTube. It's changed now. It's really gone a bit dark. I'm a wanker. Do you know what I mean? I tried being nice to Sasha earlier, right? I know. I said, well, let me speak to her, PP. And I said, Sasha, right? I said terrible things to her. She's a good-looking girl. I said, like, I'm sorry. I've got kids. I've got daughters. And next thing, she's put on a fucking chat. He's fucking petrifying me. He's petrifying my family. And then I've got mental and said, you fucking horrible. Like, I'm thinking, I'm just fucking done with this shit. Do you know what I mean? So it's just bullshit. Like, it's just fucking never ends, all of it. And when you're trying to be nice, then you're a wanker for being nice, if you know what I mean. That is shit. How the fuck did you even say that? Do you know what I mean, though?
It's mad, this Romeo, man.
And I said to her, and I said terrible things to her, and I said, like, I've got kids, I've got a daughter, I've got sisters, I'm sorry, Sash, you're a good looking girl, I've just been a bit wanker. Next thing, she's putting in an actual chat, he's fucking petrifying on my family, look at him begging me. And then I've got fucking mental saying, you fucking, like, think then you can't do wrong for doing right on it, do you know what I mean? And then I'm going mental, like, so what the fuck are you supposed to do, like? Do you know what I mean? You be nice and you're a wanker.
The best thing to do is do nothing. It's like, deep down, I tell you what done me, the hurty words I don't care about. They're funny, they've been views. The porn bombing, that hurt me because that could have took my channel. It's not this channel I'm worried about, it's my original channel. I was thinking I could have lost that.
See, for me, so I'm not gonna lie, for me, that's a mucky move, because for me, I thought me and you were pals, and then what Black Cornet was doing, and then you like said, God bless you to him, and when I told you, he just called me a proper nonsense, right? When Axel was ringing our bill on me, and I thought, fucking hell, that's a bit naughty, like.
Yeah, but Romeo, I can't keep up with what goes on YouTube.
Well, exactly that.
I switch off, mate. I don't know
Exactly.
every bit of political view what's going on here. And like I say, don't judge people by who they talk to. It's like,
Yeah, but PP, alright, yeah, you're right. You're right. But Joe, what PP? I'm just getting up with it. Now. It's not like it used to be. I'm just getting up with it now. No, you can't do one for doing right. I'm trying to be nice, and next thing you're a fucking scared little maggot, like being, and then you're being scared like such a, like it's a terrible. And I said like, I've got kids. I'm sorry. You're a good looking girl. I'm sorry. I should never have said that. Next thing she's putting in a chat like he's fucking petrifying my family. That's the only reason he's being nice. You know, I've gone absolutely mental and called her like I said, fuck your family. Like you can't, like so you can't do one for that. I'm just fed up with it. Like, do you know what I mean?
People know you suffer with your mental health, so people try and draw that out in you, draw the bad.
Yeah, but no. It's nothing to do with mental health. It's nothing to do with that. It's nothing with mental health. Do you know what I mean? It's nothing to do with it. I know what I'm doing. It's not about mental health. It's just me drinking and being a prick. But I know what I'm doing. It's nothing to do with mental health. Do you know what I mean?
When they're triggering you, they get into your head. You don't let people trigger you and trigger you into influencing you into fighting anyone.
Yeah, but that's a load of bollocks. That's a load of bollocks. I'm drinking, I'm doing what I'm doing. It's nothing to do with mental health. It's an easy way out. It's bullshit. So I know what I'm doing. If I'm drinking, I know what I'm doing. It's nothing to do with mental health. I know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? It's all bollocks. It's nothing to do with mental health. I know exactly what I'm doing in it.
Yeah, you do. But like I said, it's one of them, Romeo. Always keep, right? YouTube is just an app, an application. It means fuck all. Like I said, all the dirty words you say to me, I don't care about them. Some of them I laugh at, like me bollocks. I think they're funny. Right?
You know, it ain't true, innit?
It is.
You know, it ain't true, innit? Do you know what I mean? But you know what we do? We try and wind each other and hurt each other, but it's just fucking bollocks, isn't it? It's horrible.
Yeah, the porn bombing, that hurt me.
See, that's why I don't get porn bombing. I won't read porn bombing. It's just showing Romeo's beautiful Willie going inside a woman.
Yeah, but it wasn't your Willie, was it? It was,
of course it was. It was long. It was fucking. It was thick. It was dirtiness. It was a beautiful sight. But like I said there, but Joe, like it's just I'm on saying you like Black Calder is a good geezer now, but a lot of these people, it's just gone past all this now. Do you know what I mean? It's bad now. It really is. It's changed now. Like, do you know what I mean? Everyone's on that fuck. Every time I do something, even earlier. I'm on a thing, and everyone, you're a nonce, like, what the fuck do you mean I'm a nonce, like? Yeah, I mean, like, you take my money, but you call me a nonce. So, and then everything you do is about, like, and then it comes out like 10-year-olds and all this bollocks. And Joe, another geezer I like on here now, Black Calder is a Christian geezer, and because I've got the upper Black Calder, but he's a good geezer deep down. He's got a good, because he loves Peter, he's a good geezer, like Mank, they're good people. That's what I said, so you can't blame them. Do you know what I mean? I blame myself. They didn't do nothing, mate. I threatened to fucking kill their mothers and all that. I'm a piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? It's not about mental health. I'm pissed at me and I'm on the fucking thing. I'm on the team with Bender. Do you know what I mean? No, I am. No, I am when I'm acting like that. But then people don't make it out for mental health. That's a wanker been on drugs for 2 weeks, mate. It's not about mental health. Just be honest. Do you know what I mean? They're good people. So it is what it is. Back in the day, he just on his PP. One thing with Junior and all that, when as soon as I acted like that, they would go, boss, no. When you come on another day and just lock me off, they would never let me on. Even Shuffling, they would just lock me off, mate, and never, even Anton, they would just say, no, you come on another day, and they would never even, they would never let you, that was it, mate. They'd say, no, you come on another day, mate, and that was it. You couldn't ever say you was done. And now, like you said, that's the difference, mate. It ain't about mental health, it's just when you're pissed and all that. That's the difference. It has nothing to do with mental health, but people back in the day, they would just lock you up and say, no, you're fucked. I remember Junior saying, no, you come on another day, mate. You're fucking, you know what I mean? That's how it was back in the day.
It's like me, I come on here pissed sometimes. I've had a few beers. I don't ever get aggressive or anything to say them sort of things to people.
See, I do. Just scored again.
Who else?
Argentina.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying, PP. It's beautiful people, yeah. But he used to be a bit different. But Black Calder, but even Beezy, they're good people, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's big channel, Miss Beezy, but he goes late he goes live.
Yeah, I was a bit old with him. I bet EF's all right, because he's having a bit of a hard time. If you can try and get out of EF, because he's having quite a hard time with it, and I was a bit nasty last night, so. But fucking he's going for a bit of a hard time. So I'm fed up with all this bullshit. Everyone's going through fucking hard times, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
We are. Everyone's got hard times. Romeo, listen.
Yeah, but EF's going through real bad times. Do you know EF?
Oh, listen, EF's getting back on track, mate. I spoke to him.
Yeah, well, try and sort it, because he's on a thing now, and he's been on a thing all night. Well, if you can speak to him, try and speak to him, innit?
Has he been live tonight, has he?
Yeah, he's been live last night. He's in a bad way trying to say he's going to get himself in bad things.
I spoke to him today, earlier today.
Oh, you have, yeah.
He seemed okay, right?
Yeah, well, he weren't last night, and he's not been lately. Well, what I've been never, do you know what I mean? Bless his heart.
Yeah. That's what I mean. These young people on there.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't know how
Well,
to
bless
take
you,
it.
like, mate, they get the brain. Mate, they's a good geezer. He's a good geezer and all that. And what I do, they should be on there seeing fucking mad people like us doing mad things. You know what I mean?
It's the madness what brings people, but you've got to put it all in context. But Romeo, listen, I've got to end this life because since we've been
Yeah, my
talking
brother.
each other,
Oi, God bless you, brother. God bless you, PP. Oi, do me a favour. Try and thing to EF in it.
I will do, mate, and I will
God bless
do
you,
that.
PP. God bless you, brother. God bless you, mate.
Exposing fighters and everyone
Oh,
shows love. Romeo,
God bless you,
well
PP.
appreciated.
I'm going to watch this. God bless you, PP. God bless you, brother. I mean that.
God bless you, Romeo,
God bless
and
you,
you,
brother. I
mate.
mean that. And
And
you,
I'm
mate.
glad we're talking again. All right.
And that's it. 100%, brother. God bless you, brother.
Yeah,
God
I'm
bless
going to
you.
end the live. Be
God
up,
bless you.
Romeo.
See
Be
that,
up,
Peter?
Peter.
See that? See that
God bless
fucking
everyone.
see one that.
Come on, England. Let's get this game going back on. God bless everyone. Much love.